back with your shield, or at least up on it. Your prophecy's been sealed, but slaughter your opponents. Fight against fate, you ain't survived this long just to die. They said your quest was stupid, we'll prove that phrase a lie. Go make them fantasize, make them eulogize all your accomplishments, your victories, your battle cries. Fight on, you new heroes, go forth and forge your legends. Wanna be demigods? You better go and get it. Start up a whole new epic, make them go right and epic. They'll sing some songs about you, they'll say you're fucking epic. They'll set some brand new records, they'll downplay your effort. They'll say it's all genetic, but they just don't get it. The battle scars, the sweat glistening on your skin tells a different story, so you fledglings better go and win. Soak up all the glory, no milk drinker, you were weaned on gin. Become man, make these kings bow when you walk in. Make the gods forgive your sins, you fall hard for every win. You better break. Tear the threads of fate, no matter the stakes. You're the leading actors, this your stage. You cannot be caged, ignore all your fears, pick up your blade. You will conquer every challenge that dares to come your way. Look death up in the face, regardless of the size of the threats you might face. You can bend, but remember heroes, you must never break. And when all else fails, just remember to break.
Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Myths of Hecenae. Woo! Clap, clap, clap,
Yay!
clap, clap.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
We did it.
We did it. So let me introduce the cast. So to my left, sorry, I had to figure out which way directions are. Because like we're in a Discord call, so like no one's here, right? The person at the top of the Discord is Mara. Let's just start with Mara. She is playing Nolia, the Human Fury. Say hi, Mara.
Hi, that's me.
That's her. Yay. Okay. Then we have Cypher. He is playing Uri, the Human Censor. Say hi, Cypher.
Hi.
Also, just a heads up, Cypher is on his motor is literally went up in smokes. So he's on his data.
Yeah.
So he might randomly disappear, and that's fine. It will be okay. We will make do. Please pray for Cypher's internet, please. Yes. Okay, next we have Knife. She is playing Hecenae, the totally woed elf shadow. Totally woed elf as shadow. Do you want to say hi, Knife?
Hi!
Yay. Also, I just want to point out that Knife has done this amazing art that we see before us, and also the character art. So you see as their little the react images. So I don't think I said that last week, and I totally forgot. But Knife did the art for the characters. I did the art for the NPCs, so you'll see when you see them, if you see them.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. And then, speaking of the guy talk himself, that's Skip, and he is playing Oswald, the Revenant talent. You want to say hi, Skip?
Hi, Skip.
Hi, Skip.
Hi. Thank you for having me. And Knife, your art's so good. I'm in the art now.
He's
I'm
in
here.
here. Now
The
look
reveal
at him.
happened.
It's him. It's him.
You're in
He's
there.
real. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we have Yuzu, and he is playing. Totally remember. Oh my god. I'll get there. Solon. I was so worried. Solon, the high elf tactician. Say hi, Yuzu.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Yuzu.
I'm eating.
He's eating, so he's gonna be quiet for a little. Start at the bit. I was so worried I was gonna forget someone's name. Of course, right when I got to the end, I'm just like, brain.
Thanks, I feel important.
Yeah, it had to be the last.
I think it's wild you pulled the character name straight from the dome. Just no notes. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna.
No
I
notes.
got this.
No, it's because normally I'm really
And
good
you're running
at.
this whole thing.
Normally I'm really good at keeping like. Oh shit! I should give me a second. I need to bring up some. I need to open my notes real quick because
Normally, I'm pretty good at taking notes. Wait a second.
Wait a
Shit.
second. You're right. I'll be honest. You know my combat encounter last week. the both of them. I tracked everything in my head and I regretted it.
Holy fuck!
I was
that was amazing. That was a super fun for you doing that.
There's a lot of autism going on in this brain. That was just like, yeah, don't worry, we got this math. I was like, thank you, brain. I love you. Okay, so you did find some stuff. You found the sailors, so good job. So you've actually got some loot from last time that can divvy it up amongst yourselves. There's 2 healing potions, a growth potion, and a fancy yellow cape that the humans in the party know it's magic because they can sense magic. That's what humans can do. Humans just know that shit. Can kind of keep it in like
we have to roll to tell what kind of magic it is?
lore magic, lore. I think it's lore magic. Lore.
Would you say that we've rested already?
Not yet.
Damn it.
No.
Okay, you win this round.
Yeah.
There's mechanical reasons.
Resting takes
Yeah,
24 hours.
Yeah, we're playing Draw Steel.
Yes,
that
thank
is-
you. Yes, the Draw Steel play test. Packet number 3.
What do we get if we rest? Lav, what's the benefit?
Your victories become experience, and you get all your like shit back, your hit points.
So there's a good tactical reason.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But the more that you press on, the more victories you have, and the more victories you have, the more you start with your heroic resources in combat. So it's kind of like, ooh, if we keep going, we might be more beasts in the next fight.
Is there a real threshold where that starts making sense for folks?
I have no
Like-
idea. It's a playtest.
Like we know we're gonna get a level at X points or X victories, then it's like, ooh, we should probably actually just like chill out and rest.
I don't
Unless
know.
we're like really beat up.
I'll be honest. I literally ran this first time last week, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's something we gotta find out and play.
We're gonna have to.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fill it out.
Speaking of feeling things out, would I be able to make a culture roll to see what if this cape is of any significance to any region?
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Would a psionics roll help at all for determining its powers?
I think it's not technically psionic.
I would just know it's not psionic.
Yeah, because
Okay,
it does. One of the key. I'll give it to you. The keywords does say magic in here, so I think.
Okay.
But I'll let the cultural
can-
because there is cool cultural stuff about it.
Cool.
I will at least let the group
Alright.
know it's not psionic
Yeah.
in nature.
You'll know that much.
Which is my base dice for this?
Probably it'll be a reason because you're using your knowledge.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get edge because perfect memory. Or
Hey,
no.
listen, your
hey, I'm
high
pretty
elf.
good at this game.
Your high elf thing
I
lets
can-
you get the shit.
I got a big brain.
14. Okay. So you would actually know culturally you'd be able to suss out like what this thing does because you know this kind of cape it has a special name. It is named after Thesilos, the ruler, which as you all know. Well, you all know now because I think someone mentioned him. He is the god of sea and storms. He is the ruler god. He's basically like if we're using Greek as an analog, like Zeus and Poseidon were like one dude. Maybe less douchey than like Zeus. But still kind of, he's an asshole, but he's not like doing like crimes. So that's good. He's not assaulting people, right? But yeah, so this, because it's been granted his favor, it is Thesilos' favor, you would know culturally that like, oh yeah, this grants you like lightning immunity equal to your level. Additionally, and lightning immunities in this game means that you take less damage equal to that immunity level. So if you're all level 1, if you're wearing it, you'll take 1 less lightning damage. Additionally, when you are triggered by an effect that deals lightning damage, you can use a triggered action to cause the next damage deal ability you do to deal extra lightning damage equal to your level. Once you do this extra damage, it's a bit spicy because the lightning immunity becomes a lightning weakness with the same value until the end of the next round. You can't use a triggered action again until this weakness ends. So they'll like do a little bit more damage of the thing, but then you're weak to the thing. So it's neat.
That's very interesting. Anyways, Yuri, here you go.
Oh,
Would we need to experiment with whether or not if someone was already immune to lightning, if that would actually apply?
I'd say the thing that's better takes priority. Are dead people
Okay.
immune to lightning? Is that? Let me double check.
Yes, they are.
Well, never mind. You're good.
Well,
You don't need it.
I don't know that I can wear it. I'm just a hand.
You have a neck. It's a neck slot. You can
you can
technically.
tie it around you like a scarf.
Yeah.
It's just a
Like a cape.
like a child
You would-
leash.
Yeah.
We could be matching capes. You know,
No, put him in it like a stork.
Swaddle.
Yeah.
Swaddle like
Okay.
a baby.
Swaddle,
Yeah.
I sling.
Like
We can
carrying the
sling
baby.
him
Yeah, sling him.
like a sling. We could sling him like a projectile.
Please, please. Oh, I thought you were talking like a battle Bjorn, but like that's worse.
No, you can totally throw him at enemies. They'll both take damage, but it'll happen.
By the way, we're saying this
Put
all
up
out
to-
loud in character.
Yeah.
Please don't put me in the battle Bjorn. I don't know. That's a worse idea.
I'm just saying it provides a tactical advantage.
Yes, let's just all put our heads together and think tactically, please.
So Yuri's
Yeah.
got a new cape. Unless he chooses to refuse it.
He's holding it and he's thinking about it. He appreciates the cape. He's just waving it.
There is also the 2 healing potions and the 1 growth potion, which growth potion makes you big and your attacks get surge. You can also use it on items to make items big. You would know about
Big
healing
wheel.
potions and the growth potion because I'd say they're common enough here. They're like, oh yeah, I can tell. Like they're labeled.
As that's announced, I think Oswald is like, at first I was thinking that it makes sense to get to Nolia, but now I'm thinking big wheel, big wheel, big wheel, big wheel.
Big wheel, big wheel, big. Oh, okay.
No, I appreciated that. Thank you.
Just I'm
I like
backing
the
you up.
support. Yeah.
I think bigger wheel, bigger damage, more grind.
Imagine if it was really, really big. You
Oh,
know?
really,
like just,
really big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So wheel for that.
Yuri's just like looking at the both of you with this face. He's just looking at you with a face. He doesn't know how to take in all these wheel jokes.
Like a shocked face or a stunned face. Is that like the
He's stunned.
stunned? Yeah. And then lastly,
Anyway, that's my vote.
that's fair.
Yeah, who's our for the healing? Who is our less tanky people, or less damage, able to take a beating?
Well, if all things are going correctly, I wouldn't be taking damage at all. So you can all deliberate amongst yourselves.
Nolia.
I'll be willing to
you-
take it, yeah.
Yeah, you said you needed medicine, right?
I mean, I don't know if this would exactly help, but I'd take it.
I'm also going to put my hand in the ring and say, I want one, please. I am not exactly the most bold of body. It would help, I think.
Can you die again?
I'm going to tell you, honestly, this is the first time that I've challenged that. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really interested in challenging that to find out, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to die the first time, although I was, sort of sworn to be prepared for it. But I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Do you feel
mean,
pain?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I definitely do. But I've heard of revenants before, right? But what do any of you have more experience? Because I don't know what the rules are specifically. I did not ask.
Tamet is a nation that has built their military on revenants.
Oh, I'm aware of that one.
Yes.
All I know is the fire thing. That's what I know. And by that I mean
Okay.
you can burn them, but not what it means or how to make them stay dead.
Yeah, it's a bit complicated. I guess we'll have to test that assumption and find out. See, I don't know what they were trying to do with you, but usually with revenants, they're sort of disposable. They die, they get resurrected, they die again until they, I guess, can no longer be recycled, I guess.
Interesting.
That is fucking
there's
horrifying.
A limit. There's a limit to how much you can resurrect someone, huh?
I will say mechanically, so the players are on the same page, so that you all know. Revenants, when they when they quote unquote die, they just kind of stop for a bit and they come back after 12 hours, unless they take fire damage, then they're dead. So that's something to keep in mind for players' side.
Yeah, I think in the Seprian military, there's a lot of rumors about how to kill revenants because I was at war with
Temet, and this was 100 years ago. So I don't know if they've it'd be rumors back then. They didn't quite solve it. They probably eventually solved it, maybe. Who knows? It's been 100 years.
Yeah, but as someone who's not in the top brass of the Marines that I was in, I just knew that it existed, not how to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just want to let the players know, just so that you guys are clear for mechanical stuff.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I guess we need to go find the boat still, yes? Or if you're letting me take the other potion, fantastic, but we also need to find the boat.
You notice that there's the soldiers that've been standing there the whole time watching you guys. And they're like, can you get us out? We don't know how to leave.
Yes, hold on.
Oh.
This will only take a minute. We need to deliberate on this.
Oh, okay, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't think it's that serious. We should probably leave first.
I mean, we could walk and talk, yeah.
Yeah, like there's that we can do.
I'd rather be on the move and go secure the remaining assets we need to get.
Hang on a minute, soldiers. Do you have, are you experiencing any, rash-like symptoms?
They look at themselves. No? Anyone
Good.
got rash here? They look around. It's like, no.
Good. All right, let's go.
I'm glad you checked this time. We wouldn't want to make any rash decisions. Okay, please don't kill me. Let's leave. Please, let's go. I am so sorry for this. Let's leave.
You hear a massive thud on the ground because Yurei was so shocked that he just dropped his wheel. And his like mouth is like open and he's looking directly at you, just utterly stunned again.
What, tough crowd? Okay, well, let's go now. Let's go.
So yes, you head back to the Drunken Kraken, name of the bar, tavern, and as soon as you get in, the sailors are immediately, like, it's kind of later at night, but the bar's still open, especially because, like, the storms are bad, and just a lot of sailors are still sticking around. They have no other choice. The bar's like, yeah, okay, like, well, it's gonna be a late one tonight. We may as well get extra money off them, right? So the sailors go in, and, like, a bunch of them immediately go up to the counter to just order drinks. And then, like, one goes up and knocks on the door. He's the same one that talked. He seems to be, at least of some authority among them. They all look to this guy to be like, you speak, kind of thing, right? So Palm opens the door, sees them, sees the guys, nods, and kind of shoos them away. And he, like, breathes a sigh of relief and then just goes to the bar and is like, I need a drink. And then Palm looks over at you all and gestures for you all to enter. And there is a third person amongst them that you haven't seen before. This is her. This is a woman, a human woman, with brown hair about shoulder length, brown eyes. She's wearing very traditional Hecean clothes, but she has a red shawl and like a red sash tied to her skirt. And just the way she holds herself, and like even like the red's really fancy. Like you could easily mistake her, like, is this someone who's royal, right? Like it's very easy to kind of like get that impression. Like she's holding herself very like elegantly. You see that there's some cards on the table. There's only like two hands. This third woman doesn't seem to be playing. It's just been Palm and Seliel. And Seliel looks at you all. Palm nods to her, and she's like, wonderful job. It's a little reassuring to have my crew back. How are they? Are they in good spirits? Any casualties?
That depends. How many of them were missing?
She gives a number, and it's 5 more than the current amount.
5.
Well, I'm just happy that you've made most of them safe here. Yeah, Soliel. Yeah, you definitely feel like you definitely see like just from her body expression that, and she sighs a breath of relief. She's super relieved that like they're not all dead, right? Like, yeah, 5, that sucks. That, like, you know, those are living people. Like, she knew them. Those are her crew, like essentially her family, right? But she's just happy that they're not all dead, right? Yeah. She's just very grateful, and you see that in her eyes.
Well, happy to help.
We'd be happy to repay you with giving you a voyage to your destinations. You seem quite capable, and, well, I'm never one to turn down adventure. Palm kind of
pushing my glasses. No, go ahead, you first.
Palm just kind of snorts and gives like a little chuckle.
Well, if adventure's what you're looking for, then maybe you can help us with more than just a voyage.
Oh, do tell. And this is the captain speaking.
Well, all of us here, including our interesting little friend here, we all have our own goals that we need met. And let's just say that it would be the adventure of a lifetime should you decide to assist us with that.
You notice her eyes look like glass marbles, right? That's like the material. They look like they're made of, they're shining. Like, she seems super enthusiastic. Like, she's nodding her head. Like, she's getting really excited. And noticing this, her other crew, they don't exactly like cut her off because they're like, well, like they want to adventure too, but they try to like calm her down a bit by Palm like pushes like a glass towards her. It's like, let's make a toast. And Seliel kind of like regains some composure, and she's like, oh yes, a toast to future journeys. And there's extra glasses on the table, and there is a pitcher, and the third lady, who hasn't introduced herself yet, starts pouring them.
Yes, the future journeys.
Yes, do you all partake on this toast, this beverage?
Oswald's gonna kindly ask, hey, please just pour some into my mouth.
Yeah, and the woman's like, oh, all right, yeah, sure. She's like, open up.
I do, and it immediately kind of just drains onto the table.
Oh,
damn it. Well, thanks for trying, I guess. I haven't done this. This is the first time I've tried to drink since, I just became a head. I had my body ectomy.
Fair.
Lav,
Yeah.
can
That sucks.
I use some project points to try and think up a mechanism that would let him sit on a table and use his hands?
Like a little chair thingy, yeah.
Yeah, like a little chair thing, rest his head on it or something.
Yeah, you can like during some downtime start working on it. We'll get you a project going for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, seeing that was depressing. We'll help you out.
Well, thank you. I will be happy, just as happy with a prosthetic body as if a body in general, or if we find my actual body,
Well, we can get you the one that's done faster. I don't think we can immediately make you a prosthetic body. And who knows, maybe your real body will turn up faster than we thought.
Maybe.
Palm starts nudging the third woman, and she's like, Berenice, can't you do your woo? And she's moving her fingers up and down. Magical sparkle fingers is how I refer to them, but I hope that paints the picture enough. And she's like, yeah, can't you do your woo stuff and see, where his body is? And Berenice's just like, I'm not that kind of oracle. I thought I told you, Palm. It's mostly I deal with weather. I can tell if it's going to be raining tomorrow. It's going to be raining tomorrow. I know that for sure. I don't need to use my oracle powers to tell that. But I can't. Dead things aren't really my forte. And Palm just kind of pouts, and she looks like dejected because she's like, oh.
I mean, well, thank you for trying anyway. Might need to go hit the books and try to figure out where the army went after we lost Putra.
He's not a thing. His name is Oswald.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean, that is true. I guess the rest of him is still him after all. And that's insensitive of me. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you, Tessem. To be quite honest, this has been a very literally dehumanizing experience. I'm less than half of a man. And Oswald's just gonna slump, flop off of his palm and just kind of tilt his head forward and kind of hand forward on the table as if he was just kind of sulking.
Yes, we're looking for either a body or a replacement, and it would help him a lot. Not sure if you're familiar with revenants or if you've come across any. We're not sure if we can even put a revenant back together, to be honest.
And this is the third woman. She's kind of sighing, and then she's like, well, for starters, I should introduce myself. I am Berenice. Revenants are kind of a rare breed in Hecenae, I'm sure. Well, I shouldn't make that assumption. I don't know how well you know our culture, but it is a grave sin against our goddess of death, Hecenae the mourner, to raise the dead. Revenants that happen here happen naturally. Supernaturally, I guess, is technically the proper term. But there could be priests or oracles that know more about that in the Laius. Again, my specialty is more on storms in the sea, but I'm sure there's oracles to the dead that would know more. They might be able to even scry for your body.
At least, thank you. It does actually bring me comfort knowing that I at least have options. That's directly to our west, yes?
North, actually. It is north.
North.
Yes, you are on, let me just, so I can see.
I think we're eastward bound first.
Yeah, it's northwest.
It is. I think dealing with this infection is priority. As much as I would enjoy having my body back, the cult And its infection represents, I think, a greater existential threat.
Palm's like, yeah, you killed all the cultists that got our crew?
We did.
Well, then, for the time being, there shouldn't be any cult on this island. They tend to keep them themselves, and they kind of keep close-knit. So if you took them down, at least on this island, they shouldn't be a thing. They could easily be anywhere. They could even be as close as the central island, but that's going to take some investigating to do.
I mean, Yuri, what more did you know of how far the cult has spread? My current events knowledge is unfortunately a little lacking.
He expresses that it could be they could be anywhere, and the cult for the Red King is just one of 3 that he's worried about. Each 3 that he's looking for, they function differently, slightly, and so they could be anywhere. They could be a tavern owner, a ship captain, a peasant, a rich person, anyone.
What are these other 2 cults?
He expresses that there is the Black King and then the White King. The people who follow the Black King are, and then he doesn't know how to explain it with his hands, so he kind of like draws a figure. So he draws a person, and then afterwards he draws a slash on them as if you've killed them. And then afterwards he draws the lower half and then the upper half separate from each other, and then he draws the figures complete again, and then he expresses you can't kill them normally, they just create more of themselves, so you have to grind them.
That is so much worse than I had originally thought you were going.
Palm kind of just like nodding her head, and she's like, yeah, we've been calling them the cult of the Hydra.
I get that reference.
Yuri then expresses that they have, unlike the people who follow the Red King, when people fall deep into it, they still have their intelligence. They don't become mindless meat creatures. That's what makes it difficult. One thing that Yuri has offered is that he can send a message home via pigeon so that another one of his homeland's reformers like him go to wherever he is to investigate, and then they send a message back and forth if they find anything. It just takes time, though.
Fair enough. We'll need to go recover your boat, Captain, for that journey.
Yes. We actually know where the boat is as well. I was going to say luck would have it, but it's quite not lucky being beset about by pirates. After your crew is taken, there's a cave near the coast just past the forest. They should be in there. Given that you, quite aptly handled these cultists, I'm more than sure you're capable enough of dealing with some pirates.
Did they piss into Selos's oats?
Oh, yes.
Did they piss in there?
You see Bernice like laughing, and she's like, "Oh yes, I'm quite sure that they are at least some of the cause of his fury."
Disgusting. Okay, well, do we know how to make Tassilos happy? Let's just say I just donate some gold, dip it into the water.
Monetary value means nothing to him. He just needs to burn through his anger, as it were. You just gotta wait him out.
But he put a tentacle in there. The ocean was really messed up.
A kraken? Oh, he didn't put the kraken. The krakens are always there. They just get more brave when it's storming out.
What?
Yes, they get more bold. They think they can take down ships.
No. It's always been in there.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
And there's tons of them. There are so many.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what did you think was in the ocean, Sam? There's a lot of fucked up things in there.
Look, to be honest, I've never left my country. The Niles are pretty safe in Tibet. There's fish and, crabs.
Palms like, I thought I heard there was crocodiles.
Yeah, they're all right.
Well,
they're okay.
That
tentacle, I saw a big old tentacle in that water, and I said that was enough for me. But there's more. There's more. I hate the ocean, not gonna lie. Anyway, what were we doing?
My boat.
Your boat.
Captain Seliel says, yes, you may turn in for the night if you wish to do this in the morning. You may, if you feel like you want the element of the night on your side, that is also an option. I leave the decisions up to you. I'm sure you don't need me telling how to do your job, of course.
I mean, I think I agree with your second assessment. I think the element of having the night on our side makes a lot of sense. they're all asleep, at least get the drop on them. It's not like they're going anywhere. I think
No.
waiting for like half of them to be gone or something isn't exactly a good tactic. So
Yeah, Bernice, he's like, yes, the storm is, well, if my prophecies are to be correct, it should last another 2 weeks or so. And these
yeah, that's
Mhm.
a little too long to wait around.
Yes.
Sorry, you go ahead though.
These pirates are too craven to really try and venture forth in the storm.
Well, let's just hope they're not infected. Because if they are, that's going to be trouble. So much trouble.
I would rather take the body horror type of infection than the other two that Yuri has talked about. That sounds less than good, but I mean they would have had to be dealt with anyway. So what's the saying?
Yeah.
Two wrens with one rock.
Well, in my culture, it's 2 stones with 1 bird.
Well, that's fucking weird. Anyway,
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's
that's just a weird one to say it.
That's not weird. That
Yuri
is
asks,
old.
Yuri asks, do you beat the bird on the stone?
Yes.
You just see him kind of like mouth, oh my god, but like without saying anything.
Why would you use beating a bird with a stone for that? There's so many other ways that you could say that.
Did you not hunt birds as a kid, as a child?
No. My country is about efficiencies. So much so that it is inefficient. So that's what they say in Middle Tibet. That's not a Lower Tibet thing. I don't claim it as my own at all.
But you just said it, so
Yeah, I referenced it, but it's not
Sure.
it's not mine.
okay.
It's not-
But can you please? I would like to. I need you to explain how that works.
I mean, is it like your government says, hey, there's too many of these birds, fire up the bird crusher, and you just kind of you do the thing?
Yes.
Holy shit! Tibet hasn't changed.
Yes.
It was just that. Hey, it was that bad 100 years ago as well. It was.
Yeah, well, it's worse now. It's worse now. They've been saying that for 100 years or so. It's like it's just a thing. You'll understand when you get there, but you're not in there, so let's just change the subject.
I'm just saying there's a
Subject
reason
is
that.
so interesting.
I'm just saying there's a reason why people went to war with you 100 years ago. That's all I gotta say. Bird crushing people. God.
There is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how efficient things are here. Not that I'm talking bad about Tibet. Not at all. It's just
So Lynn is
reflective
going
of
to
the
make a
times.
mental note to research the etymology of 2 stones, 1 bird later.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Sam is very embarrassed by this.
You see, Seliel kind of claps twice. He's like, fascinating. I did not know that about Tibet. I'll have to note that for later if I ever visit, so I know the proper terms to use.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's embarrassed. He's gonna just try and change the topic. Those pirates. Good old pirates. Pissing into Silas's oats. Yep. Let's go get them pirates. Shall we?
I mean,
Is that
actually,
also
yes.
a saying in your culture?
No, that's
That's a saying in your
Actually-
culture.
yeah, it's
No,
from
I'm
your
aware.
culture.
Okay.
I'm aware it's from my culture. I'm very interested in how your culture runs.
Just say it
Fascinating.
runs. It's too hard to explain. You just have to be in it.
Well, I'm going to have to pick your brain about this later.
Okay.
Right then, should we go off?
Yes.
Then please lead the way.
Who are you saying that to?
Probably to one of the 3 that are not in our group,
Okay,
as I
okay.
assume they know where the boat is.
That's fair. Soliel's like, Palm, could you at least lead them to the forest? They can of course I'm sure they're capable enough to find their way through. And Palm's like nodding. So she takes you out of the tavern, which is near the docks, and she leads you out through the city, past the city gates, and there's like a road that, it heads off to it kind of splits, and to the east there's farmlands, and then to the west there's more foresty area. And so she starts taking it down westward, and eventually there's like the path, which is like well traveled. You see a less well traveled path start going off into the forest. She's like pointing, yeah, somewhere into this forest. We just know like there's a cave there that pirates tend to hold up in.
Can I do a history check to see if I recognize the area from my campaign days?
Yeah, actually, yeah, totally. I say this is a reason roll.
I have history as a.
Perfect, and add an extra +2 for your skill.
So is it just +2 or +4 for both?
It'd be +4.
It's +4.
Yeah, because reason plus your
Fantastic.
skill. 12, okay, that is a tier 2 result. Yeah, you definitely, when you were basically making this island a stronghold for your army, you have known, you probably would have actually like driven the locals out past, and this cave was definitely a point of contention. That was kind of like one of the last things that you were able to like, basically the last thing you had to conquer before you had the island.
Okay. Oh, I know where we are from here. Actually, the cave is off in that direction. If you can help me, I can continue to be on someone's shoulder. We can. I know where we need to go from here.
Then after you, General.
Sergeant, let's not.
Yeah, I like that. Because
no.
is Lieutenant higher than Sergeant or not?
Yes.
I love it.
We picked something that was specifically I could lead Marine platoons. That's as high as Sergeant went.
I like that every time Solon mentions like your position, it's always a little bit higher.
Yeah, it's my new bit.
How dare you do this to me? Anyway, it's over in this direction.
Okay.
What do we see there?
So you get through the forest and like you have to like kind of go off the trail and obviously go through the forest proper. But I'll say with the tier 2 result, you're able to at least find your way to. You start seeing like, oh, it's kind of been muddy in this area, so there's like footprints that you're able to find because like you know like how to get there. So like. And then you're like looking down and like, oh, hey, people have been here. So like we're on the right path. That kind of just like confirms your knowledge. So you enter a kind of cliffside. It's basically like a big hill, right? And you notice that as you come kind of into like a little clearing, there's some chopped trees and a couple like makeshift fire pits with like camping setup like for cooking stuff. Like there's like spit roasts with nothing on them and whatnot, and just like pots. Like basically they use this place like as their cookout, and there is a mouth of a cave. And the fire seems fresh just from like the smoke coming out of it, but like it's been put out. So dinner's been done. You don't see any guards stationed outside. What do you all do?
I'm going to turn to the rest of the group and say, I think the tactical move here, in order to maintain our advantage, sneak in, do some reconnaissance, see if we can see any guards, or try to get the count of how many people we are facing and what condition the boat is in.
An excellent observation, Major General. As you are the smallest of us, I believe it would be the best for you to go on ahead and do that.
I mean, I'm not the most sneaky, but
you are less noticeable.
I can try. I can do my best. I don't know. Is anybody here? I not to out you. I mean, I have no stake in the game, but does anybody here have any stealth operations sort of experience? Even thievery?
I still do. Rob tombs. Let me
I
at
think
it.
that would be of great use here. I'm willing to go with you if you'd like.
I'm just concerned that there's a trap that you won't be able to survive in. I think they're more
Well, you know what
cunning.
they say, 2 heads are better than 1.
How dare you do this to me?
Yeah.
No, full disclosure, I at least did do some. I used to be a guard myself back in Septria, and I've seen some traps and other things. I might be of use in that area a little bit, but not so much. I guess my littleness helps with my stealth nowadays.
Can we put wait, Lav?
Yeah.
Is there like trees or like
Yeah, you're at trees right now.
around there's like trees around the camp, like
Yeah.
so we could put Oswald in cover, right?
Well, the thing is, like, there's definitely like a camp, but there's a mouth of a cave, and you could put him in cover, but I don't think that will help out with scouting the cave.
Okay, because mechanically I've got a lot of immunities, so if I go in first, scout ahead, it would probably work out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, I can let you do that. You want me to search for traps out here? I can do that as well.
Yeah, that'd work.
Okay.
I want to use my tracking skills inside the cave, so that would probably be
I would say.
like how would I roll for that?
So how about are you doing this? Are you like using just like looking around? Are you using like know-how, like, oh, I've done this, like this is how they do it to Sam, using past knowledge?
I think it's more like a past knowledge, like searching for any like tripwires, or even just like you know how they have in a cave
Mhm.
where there could be like a hole, like you know how like it could be a steep fall down a hole in a cave. Like I'm just searching for like a clear and safe pathway.
Okay, I'd say intuition makes sense.
Intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then add your tracking, so you get an extra +2 bonus from that. So intuition +2.
Yep. So that's and that's 2d10 still,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Nice.
While Tessem is doing that, I want to stay alert for.
Okay.
You said there were trees around, right?
Yep.
Am I able to climb onto one of the trees to get vantage points
Yeah.
and
I'll
see what's
say.
around?
So yeah. So 13. That's a tier 2. Oswald, do you want to stay alert? You're just trying to keep like an eye out, or were you trying to like actively search for
Yeah.
something? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye out and make
Okay.
sure that there's no one who walks into the cave after Tessem.
Okay. Perfect. And then you are trying to climb a tree. So
That climb.
yeah, that climb would most certainly make sense here. And I'd say probably might plus climb. That makes sense. You got to use a lot of strength to climb a tree.
Okay.
You're good at might. 7. That should be a +4, I think.
I don't have climb.
Oh, you don't have climb. Sorry, I thought you had the climb skill.
No.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's only a tier 1 with a 7. So, you snap a branch as you're trying to climb, and you fall into a bush. Tassem, as you're keeping out, you don't see any traps or anything right away, but you do hear someone being like, "Oh, did you hear that? It's not my turn to watch. You go look." Okay, fine. So someone starts approaching. What do? And you're like basically at like in the mouth of the cave.
I'm going to hide.
Yeah, sure.
Like I'm going to, the way that I'm going to hide is that I'm going to just black ash teleport, but I'm not moving anywhere. I just half my body's turned translucent, basically.
Okay. What I'll say is I'll get you to roll, I would say this is like presence plus
Yeah.
hide plus edge. So I think this is a +6.
Okay.
Okay, 14, tier 2. Yeah, so you see a guy come out, kind of in really like his clothes is like, he's not dirty per se, but like clearly he's been like camping out in the wilderness for a while, right? He doesn't have any like, his clothes aren't freshly washed. He hasn't shaved in a few days. Like, they've been roughing it in a cave, so like they haven't had access to like the fun stuff, shower and clean up and whatnot. But yeah, so a disheveled man, we'll say, coming your way. He seems to be rubbing his eyes. He's tired. Kind of like the way he's walking. He seems a little inebriated. He doesn't notice you. He kind of walks right past you, and he gets to like the cave. Where's the party doing?
I'm gonna turn to one of them that saw me fall and ask them if they could help me up the tree, please.
I do have lift.
Hey, lift?
Yeah, I could help.
I would say
I would appreciate it, please.
might plus lift.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to assist, I could give edge.
Cypher, help.
Sorry, my mic was thing. Yes, the Yuri would like to help.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be edge plus your skill. So that's like also a +6.
Oh, so just 2d10s and then +6?
Yep.
Okay.
Power roll +6. Ooh, 18. That's really good. Yeah, that's a tier 3. You're definitely able to get Solon in up the tree. And I'll say that's such a good result that you can do it while hiding behind the tree. So I won't make you guys also roll to get out of dodge, because tier 3 is really good. If it was a tier 2, I'd maybe make you... I'd make you guys do some other stuff, but like, you're good. You're solid. So Solon's up in the tree. So you see this
I'm
from...
gonna hit them with a thumbs up.
Nice.
Yeah, what do I see?
You see a man come out of the cave, looking around. He's kind of like putting his hand against the cave like entrance. Like, it's not exactly like wobbling, but he's kind of stabilizing himself. He's he doesn't have good balance.
He seems inebriated.
He's inebriated, yeah. And he's just kind of looking around. He's like, I don't see anything. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, fucking birds. It's nothing. He turns back. Well, keep watch some more. You don't know. I don't want to. The captain will be mad. Yeah, well, fuck him. Yeah, you would. What? He's not my type. He could be. Maybe. So they're having like a drunken little yelling back and forth thing.
I would like to take aim.
Okay.
How close is Oswald? How close is Oswald to them?
Yeah, I didn't climb a tree or anything. I'm just kind of where we were on the
Yeah,
ground.
no, how close are you to the person that went out?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say maybe like 30 feet away, which is 6 squares away, if you need squares.
And how many squares Am I away?
You would also be 6, but because you're higher up, I'm gonna say like 9, because you're like 3 squares up.
Would I be able to patient shot them
Yeah,
when I feel like they're not mid conversation?
Yeah, you can definitely wait till like a lull and then just snipe them.
I'd like to do that.
Okay,
Do I just roll it now?
yeah, roll it now.
Again.
Okay, yep. You know what? Psionically, you see the arrow go, and it's like totally going to go off course. It is still storming after all, and then the arrow just stops in midair and goes whoop 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 back to your bow, and you're like, huh, that's strange. Anyways, let me get a better shot. And a 15 is a tier 2. We went from an 8, a tier 1 to a tier 2. Cabbage, how much damage do you do?
Since I didn't move,
Yeah.
that's a surge, right?
Yeah, it's a surge.
Oh, that's gonna be 7.
7, okay. Yeah, you see the arrow go into this guy's jugular. He's like, ugh, ugh. He kind of slouches against the wall and like falls down. You've taken out the guard.
Okay, I'm gonna signal to the other two that they can move in further. Probably move the body out of the way so that anyone else getting curious doesn't see it.
Can
Yeah,
I?
I'm gonna ride on
Can
Nolia's
Yuri
shoulder.
help hiding the body?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ride on Nolia's shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, as I'm hiding the body, I'd like to whip out a matchstick and put a fire near the
Just check.
person. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to react like the nasty. I probably want to call them a flesh beast, but they're not. I'm calling it a flesh beast because that sounds cool. It's not a weird flesh beast. It's not the Thing from The Thing. It's just a regular corpse now.
He's like, "Whew." Okay. And then he gets up after hiding it.
Okay. So yeah, you hide in like the bushes. I'm assuming by the tree line.
How far away is Sam from Oswald?
I'd say like 40 feet, 8 squares.
8 squares. I'm going to use telepathic speech to get in contact, and not that I've told Sam that I can do this,
Mm-hmm.
and just say, Sam, I'm a psychic. I'm talking into your mind. This is Oswald. Don't react. It is me. I can do this. How's it going? How are you proceeding?
He you just get a bark, like a loud bark. And then you get a. What do I see, Lav? Before I say anything, what do I see?
It's kind of dark. You see in this cave opening, a kind of like a, you know, like what the peace sign looks like? How it's like a Y with an extra bit sticking
Yeah.
out the middle? It's like that. So it's a path that forks 3 ways, that are 2 at an angle, 1 going straight.
Okay. Sam's just going to relay that information, but he's going to say, kind of looks like a sundial. Too many options.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Okay. Have you come across people, or are you safe?
One slipped outside, didn't notice me.
Took care of
But
that
not-
fella.
Oh, good job. But not sure if the rest of the crew is in here.
They are not. We are still outside. We have not seen anybody else leave. There was the person who slipped past you was talking to somebody though.
Yeah, you would have heard that. You would have heard that coming from the leftmost passageway.
All right, I guess I'll just head to the left then. Sam relays that he's heading left.
Okay. Best of luck. I will check in a few minutes to see if you need help.
Thanks.
Also, not having told Solin that I can do this, I'm going to mind speech to Solin so that there's no vocal, like out loud vocalizations saying, Solin, this is Oswald. I can speak to you telepathically. Don't freak out.
I fall out of the tree.
Okay. Does
I explicitly asked you not to do this.
so you're falling. Is
I am
Can I go to
falling.
catch?
yeah, you can catch. You can catch.
Okay.
What skill do you think you would like to use?
Fuck. I could try and use lift again, just
I
to
mean,
like.
yeah, lifting is reverse.
prep.
Like catching is reverse lifting. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's close enough that it counts.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this would again be might. You got to use some, some strength, some muscle to get this going.
Oh.
Ooh, an 8.
Ugh.
Tier 1. I think as you try to go for the catch, he's just going pretty fast and smacks into you. Both of you take what's your agility, Solon?
-1.
-1.
Oh,
You both take 3 damage.
Oh, you suck.
That's just high elf.
Sorry about that. I got spooked by something. Please give me a second. And I'm going to telepathically send an angry message to Oswald. Please tell me that you can do that ahead of time.
Listen, I honestly forgot. and this was tactically relevant. Please stop talking, and we can talk this way if you need to do so.
I was
Yes.
saying so with my mind words, first
No,
off.
but-
And secondly, that's fine. But this is kind of a big tactical advantage we should have known ahead of time.
It would have been better for me to share, but I kind of listen. You go to war, and you train with an entire regiment of psychics, and honestly, you kind of forget what normies can and cannot do. So.
Sure, but I would think when we're performing a stealth mission, we should probably know about our biggest communication factor.
Yeah, I assumed that you would just mentally speak to me, and then when it wasn't happening, I went, oh, fuck, okay, well, and I figured that it was better for me to bite the bullet and just tell you, or bite the knife and just tell you, than for this to remain a tactical secret while we still had time, and you could fall your ass out of a tree and thus not get caught.
I'm so glad you
All
said
right,
bite the knife.
Fine. What's up? What's the situation?
I dump everything that I talked to Sam about. They are going to take the left path to investigate the person who was talking to our person. The inside of the cave is built like a peace sign with a gamma, but with a fork in the center.
That's like a gamma. Thank you. That's good.
Are we certain this is the only exit?
No, the Sam is going to report in. I will be contacting them again. I also surprised them, and they didn't freak out. So go aboard, I guess.
Yeah, well, they also weren't in a tree.
Touche.
Okay, so to Sam, you're going down this left path. You enter into a bigger cavern, and you see they have there's a wooden table set up, and there's like a man, again, kind of scraggly looking, sitting on a chair. There's a bottle of wine, and he has his elbow on the table, head resting rather in his hand, and he's just kind of looking absentmindedly at the wall, and with his other free hand that's not resting his head on, he's just kind of tossing a dagger up and catching it absentmindedly. And there's like a candle on the table, so you do see some light. And further back, because of the candlelight, you're able to kind of see it. You see a bunch of couple sleeping, what are they called? Bedrolls. There's a couple bedrolls laid out and a couple people sleeping. Only a few, maybe 2 or 3. Clearly not enough to be where, if this is a whole pirate crew, this isn't where they're sleeping. So you could deduce that this is maybe just a guard outpost, right? Someone guarding the front of the cave.
Okay, what do? I don't think me taking them out is going to work by themselves. So can I black ash teleport out of the cave?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can poof. It was your left side that you said?
Yes, on the left.
Your left side becomes smoke, and you kind of float back. So yeah, you all see Tassem return. It's kind of hard to see at first because literally half of him is smoke as this magic takes him out of the cave. But once he reconstitutes, you're like, oh, hey, that's Tassem. Cool. So you're back out of the cave.
To the left, there is around 4 guards. Don't think I can take them on by myself. They are asleep though, except for one. He looks inebriated. We could go in and split up. Half of us can take the left and the others can take the right. I don't know what's in the right side, but we'll find out.
Other than the guards, what was on the left?
Just guards and bedrolls. They were sleeping.
And you said they were all asleep or inebriated.
Yeah.
I think it would make more sense for us to all work on taking them out first. And then if anything should happen on the right side, we would all be together.
Sounds like a plan. Any objections?
I agree with this. I think it depends on how much noise we're going to make. At the very least, we could wait in the center and cut those 4 off if you want to take a quick peek down the left side, and then come back and then we go kill them, depending on what you see.
I like that. Shall we?
Yep,
We look
I agree.
at everyone. Are you still in the tree, Oswald?
No, I fell out of the tree.
No. Is
Oswald
Oswald
No.
was
still
never
in
in
the
a
tree?
tree. He was never in a
Oswald
tree.
Yeah.
was
Oh,
never in a tree.
Ah, you fell out of the tree. I'll take Oswald with me.
Sounds good. I can always message them when appropriate.
That makes the most sense. Go ahead.
By the way, Nolia, I have psychic powers and can talk to you psychically.
What?
Like this.
You can do-
And then in your head you're, hello. It's me. It's Oswald. Hello.
She knocks on her own head to see if it
Yeah,
goes through.
that was me. And you can also respond to that psychically, and I will hear you. But it's like right away. You got to do it right in response. If you do it 5 minutes later, I won't hear it. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. I'll try to make use of that information.
He gives a thumbs up.
She thumbs up back awkwardly again.
Do you even thumbs up from where you're from?
No, she has no idea what the fuck that means.
I love that.
Yeah, Oswald just thinks that you know, and you're good to go. So Yuri, any objections? Otherwise, we can get out of here. Okay.
Yeah, we should get going.
Okay, so yeah, you make it into the cave, and you're at that split. So yeah, the left route. There is again the center, and then the right route. What is your plan?
Okay. Will the rest of you stay? Telepath. I guess out loud. I'll say, will the rest of you please stay here, and we'll head off to the left into the center, or to the right into the center.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam is gonna hold on to Oswald, like under his arm, and he's gonna Black Ash teleport in that direction.
Was that
Before they do that,
Yes.
I would like to tell them to take out the drunk one first and quietly go
I'll
ahead.
try.
Okay. So which direction are you Black Ash teleporting?
Weren't we going to peek at the right in the middle, in the center?
Yeah, we were gonna go
Yeah,
just
yeah.
peek into the other two
Okay,
and
just
see
peek.
if there's immediate
Yeah.
danger, and then
Okay,
go
okay.
back and.
Okay. Which one do you want to start with first?
Let's go right.
Right? Okay. So you Black Ash teleport, and it's still kind of like a long, winding kind of cavern. It's starting to get more and more narrow. It's getting pretty narrow from what you can see ahead. It's definitely, you're definitely able to squeeze past, but it would be very slow going in and out. Yeah, you have to press further on to see what's ahead, but it just is a narrowing corridor.
Psychically, I'm going to say to you, to Sam, I don't think there would be many troops immediately coming from this direction if there were
Okay.
additional pirates. Let's check the other path.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So this path is more wider. It kind of opens up into like a bigger kind of cavern. Not as big as the one with the guard and the beds, but no one in here at the moment. There is light further on ahead, but it kind of like takes a harsh, sharp left turn, and you're seeing light coming off like the wall coming from that left turn. If you do peek around that corner, I would need some rolls of some sort to not get detected.
Can I just listen to voices with an alertness check?
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, you can do that. I'd say insight.
Sweet. It's specifically insight?
Well, I guess depends on how you're trying to listen, right?
Would you say it's alertness or eavesdrop that would count?
Oh, did I say insight? I meant intuition. Sorry, there's two things that start with an I. The intuition stat with either alertness or eavesdrop, whichever one you would prefer.
I would like to use alertness because I get advantage in natural environments for that.
Perfect.
Edge specifically.
Edge.
That's
Okay, yeah.
So
That's like a plus.
what is?
Yeah.
How much is edge? Plus
2.
1.
It's 2.
So I get like plus 6.
Yeah, it's a juicy roll. Oh yeah, 17. That's tier 3, baby. So yeah, you could definitely. They're passed up with that light. You hear people, and it almost sounds like they're partying. You hear a lot of like drunken rabble. Can't quite make out like it just sounds like people like slurring the words and being like ha ha ha, like just people partying. It just sounds like people partying.
But it's loud.
Loud. Nothing of note is being said. It's just like, at that last battle, like woo, yeah, good stuff. Like just like people trying to have a conversation, but like that guy's fucking drunk that over there. That guy's like trying to flirt with somebody, but like he's really doing really bad. The person's just interested. Like just, a bunch of different conversations happening. It sounds loud. It sounds like where most of what you'd assume the rest of the crew is at. You would also hear with a 17 you definitely hear. How would I describe it? It's kind of further off in the distance. You hear someone shooting like a bowstring going. Someone's practicing their archery. So I guess further past there might be like a shooting range, or maybe they're just shooting. Who knows, right? It's kind of hard to tell just sonically what the layout of this room is. But further in, someone's just practicing archery.
Okay. I'm just gonna like say quickly to Sam, do you hear all of those things? There's an archer. It sounds like an archer's practicing, and a bunch of other drunken people, but it's loud.
I think Sam like flicks his ear to try and get the sound of the archery.
Mhm.
Should I roll for that, or can we hear it?
For the archery, I would. Well, the archery would be hard to say. I'd say you need a tier 2 to actually hear the archery. You can definitely hear like the ravel, but the archery, since it's a bit further in, you would need, I'd say.
I'm gonna just
no,
trust
fuck
Oswald.
it. Oswald gave it tier 3. Yeah, you can hear it. Like that's a tier 3. Like we'll just compound the rolls.
Nice.
Once he points it out, you can hear it.
Oh damn! Someone's practicing. Yikes!
Yeah, we'll
Just
need to
gives
watch
me
out
a-
for that later.
Yeah. You want to call the others?
Yes, I mentally talked to Solen on the Solen, anything change?
We were just waiting for you.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
We're potentially going to head back to meet up with you and take care of those guards. We hear a party going on in the centermost tunnel, and somebody is shooting a bow. And the rightmost tunnel is extremely narrow, and is probably going to be difficult for pirates to come through quickly.
Shooting a bow, huh?
That's what I heard.
Good info. I think I got a plan cooking. But first,
Excellent.
we should take care of these guys.
Agreed.
All right, they're coming back.
Okay, yeah.
I say to the others.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, unless you have any objections to Sem, we do.
Trust your judgment. Let's just take him out.
Okay, so you regroup with the rest of the party.
Mhm.
Yeah, what's your plan of action for the guard room? The guard cave? Guard tunnel? Cavern? Guard cavern.
We should go stealth.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like take out the guy that's still the inebriated guy. Avoid setting a fire.
Yeah.
Tactically, yes. Take out the guards quietly and then reconvene as a player. Tactically, this is my idea. Do you guys agree or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thought that was already the plan. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, who's making the
Sure.
first move?
I think you should do it to Sem.
Alrighty then.
We'll cover you as I take aim also from behind them.
Okay, how about, sir, you? Because you can easily Black Ash teleport, right? But like,
I want to. Can I add edge because of hide?
you can
Or
add
is that
skill
a-
because of hide.
Yeah.
But I will give you edge because you do have you have a whole crew with you, right? You have basically Solon is ready with a kill shot. So
Yeah.
if you're like slightly out of position, he can just fire, and then so I'll say that will grant edge just because you're doing like a tag team kind of you go in, if need be he finishes the job, right?
Because what I want to do is I want to go in behind the guy, snap his neck, and then snap all the other necks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would say either hide, maybe stealth to do it quietly.
Stealth. Yeah.
Hiding is kind of hiding in place. Stealth is moving while doing shit. So
Yeah.
I'd say stealth. Definitely agility doing this because it sounds like you're doing this kind of
Yeah.
hand-eye coordination and all that stuff. And I give you an edge, so that's a +6 for you. Ooh, a 20. 30-20. Yeah, tier 3. Easy. Yeah, you nothing personnel this kid. You he's not a kid, he's an adult, but the meme. Gotta get that in. So you teleport behind, and he's staring off, didn't even notice you, right? And you just, you said you wanted to snap his neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put your hands on his head, and he's being what? And then before he can even let out a sound, you're just, and he flops.
Cracking necks.
And yeah, with a tier 3, I'll say you can just kill them all. They're sleeping. You're sleeping. They're sleeping rather. You did a tier 3. Maybe if it's tier 2, maybe whatever. But no, it's a tier 3. You just go up to them and just and take out the front guards.
Well, looks like you were worried for nothing. You really can take them all out on your own.
Efficient.
Yeah, holy shit.
Let's keep going.
Right then. How many people did you say were at the party again? Or did you not get a proper
They
head
didn't
count?
get a lot.
I see. All right. Then, as I'm going to walk and talk my idea while we get there. You said that there was an archery range and people were taking aim and making shots while the rest of them were partying and getting drunk. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
That
what I
was-
heard.
Well, if I can get a good enough angle, we could potentially make it so that we can make it appear as though one of the people practicing accidentally shot someone, and from that would cause a commotion for sure, which should give us a better element of surprise, seeing as they would all be frazzled by dealing with that.
I'm on board. Let's try it.
Okay, so you're gonna go into that middle path and kind of look around just to are you trying to see what you is so you can line up the shot?
Yes, I would like to
Okay,
try and line up a shot to make it and time it at the same time as one of, if I can see that, I would like to see first.
Yeah, I'll let you peek around the corner. So you're in the bottom left over here. So you see a cave that opens up into a big cavern that has a river through it with a boat, and there is a kind of a makeshift kind of wooden scaffolding kind of situation. They have a bar set up, and past the bar is an archery range. Because it's this left angle into the cave, you'd be coming in. If you were to walk directly in, basically the moment you turn around, you're basically facing the front of the boat. So you would be coming in this direction. You do notice, actually, across the distance, as you keep looking forward, there is another side of cave. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say a beach, but like the water comes up to it. And no one's on that side. Theoretically, the third path might go there, but like they haven't set up shop there. Like if there is a way past it, there must be a reason why they haven't set up shop. It might be difficult or dangerous. You don't know. It's right. It is an unknown way, but that is also a way that you could possibly get to find some way onto that side. Because it sounds like you want to shoot at an angle to make it seem like they hit each other. It would be hard coming in from this side because you'd have to shoot past all the drunk people. I mean, hey, it's doable. They're drunk, but also someone might notice. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people kind of here, and then there's 2 people on the boat that are just watching, keep an eye out, not being drunk.
See.
So your plan can definitely work. It's just I would say trying to somehow find a way to get to that other side would be the best bet. But you can try it from this angle too. It's just going to be difficult. Like I'll tell you straight up, it's hard.
Yeah. So I'm not confident that I can reasonably make that shot without accidentally hitting one of the drunks. But the other side of the waterway seems more doable. I think there's a way for us to get on that side.
And the other path did. I say this telepathically. The other path did lead to a narrow part we have not investigated. Was not honestly. It would be trivial for me to get through. Do you want me to go look?
Well, currently there's no use in all of us waiting here unless we plan on charging them, which could also be a strategy.
I like your plan.
How about
What
a
have you others-
distraction?
Well, that's kind of what this plan was trying to accomplish.
Let's just say, how about I'm fast. What if I just lead them to another spot? I could just cross to the other side, get them to notice me, and the rest is.
I will
for
say
you.
your Black Ash teleport is 5 squares. I think it's like 10 or 12 squares across the river. So you would have to do boop onto like maybe the boat or the island and then boop. It is doable. You can do that.
That seems pretty risky. I'm not sure that you should be in charge of distracting anyone since you're so well defined for stealth and assassinations.
So wait, distraction is what we need, right?
But this is what we were going for. Yes.
Okay. They're drunk as hell. I could probably go up there and just start like a sea shanty or something. I can sing.
Oh, can you do it in such a way that they wouldn't be that the non-drunk ones wouldn't be suspicious of you suddenly turning up on them?
I could try. It'd be difficult, and I'm sure my outfit must look out of place, but I'm sure it wouldn't be too
outfit.
different.
We did kill those guys.
You're right.
It's a lot of
Then
backtracking, but I think
It would be, but
your
it would-
plan could work. We could duel. Yes, I like it.
yeah, I'd be down to do this, and we wouldn't put one of our stealthiest people on the line.
Do you feel confident in handling yourself while we do that? We wouldn't want to put you in more danger than you're used to also.
I mean, aside from the tree and that little incident, I think I'll manage. I should be able to handle myself just fine.
And what have you turned to Ure?
He will follow whatever the outcome is, be it stealth or whatnot.
Then I think potentially you should go assist Nolia as well. We did kill several people, so there are enough costumes for the 2 of you, and that way they wouldn't have to deal with them alone in case anything goes awry.
Yeah. Go get dressed up. Be good.
Yes.
Right.
We got your back.
Yes.
To Sam,
We will.
go,
You go ahead.
to Sam goes over to Nolia, like in her ear, and he's like, "He doesn't know how to swim. Make sure he doesn't fall into the water." Wait, do you know how to swim?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well,
I'll-
let's just see.
I'll make sure it goes well. I thank you for telling me.
He just sighs a sigh of relief that she knows how to swim, at least.
Okay, so the 2 of you get some disguises.
Yeah.
And so the plan is you're going to go in and do a little performance there, Nolia. You're going to do some singing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Ure going to do anything to kind of assist, or are you just there to back up just in case things go south?
I wanted to do something with the singing. Because he wanted to help out.
Mhm.
He kind of like pokes at Nolia's shoulder and he says with a gesture like, "Can I help you with the singing?" And then he pulls out a triangle.
Nice.
Well, it helped with rhythm, I get. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
You see him like he has this like smile on his face. He's like, okay. And then he then pulls out like this like little metal bar, and then afterwards he's like, I'm ready.
Okay, so I think definitely because you have a little percussion to help out, that's edge, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you're using you're using performance.
Accompaniment is edge.
Right? Yeah.
It's angle, actually.
It's angle. God damn it.
Close.
Yeah, you are. And I would say this is performance. You're trying to get eyes on you. You're trying to
Okay.
not performance. I'm sorry. It's the P stat.
Presence.
Presence. Thank you. Yeah, it's you're rolling presence plus everything else. 'Cause you're
Okay,
gonna
so
get eyes on
presence,
you.
presence of performance I can do, right?
Yeah, presence plus your performance plus 2 for edge.
Okay, so that should be 3 because I have a -1 in presence.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's better
Let
than
me-
that bit of edge helps out. So roll
Mhm.
it. Ooh, 8
Fuck.
is it's a tier 1. So
Oh,
yeah,
we had combat. I can use again. Again.
technically that wasn't in combat. That wasn't in count. Well,
Ah, shit. Okay.
I'd
well,
say this is
Also,
all one
we're not
thing.
with them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they went.
he does have a
over there
range of it,
alone.
but what's the range of again?
10 squares.
10 squares.
Oh, that's pretty big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say you're just out of 10 squares because you'd have to be on the
okay.
map, and then so you're like 3 squares off the map, and then there's like not this time, Oswald. I
dang it.
haven't
Well,
given you a victory yet, so technically again doesn't reset. So
Fair.
yeah, unfortunately you both go up and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna start singing your sea shanty. And I think it's pretty obvious that they're like, hey, wait a second. All those guys that were guarding are dudes and you're a lady. Who the fuck are you? So we are going to say that unless you can talk your way out of this might be an
Separately from this going on, I'd like to ask Oswald a question.
Shoot.
Oswald, since you can communicate with people, does your mind magic have any way to open a relay between 2 other people? Or do all messages have to go to or from you?
Lab, I think that's the way I'm reading how telepathic speech works. It says I can communicate with creatures within distance, but I have to be the one to communicate.
I think you have to be the one to communicate. I think if it says creatures, then yeah, you can do multiple people. But I don't think because the way you're asking
not
is
in return.
like a relay, like you teleport to like you. Are you trying to like a range extender? Is that what you're trying to get at, Solin?
I'm trying to see if we have to play telephone or if we can just send message from me through Oswald to recipient.
Yeah, it sounds like creatures. So Oswald can be like grab like a group call, as it were, of Solin and who else you want, and then we'll just say it easier that you can make an open channel as long as Oswald's within range
Okay.
of everybody.
Okay.
Then
They're out of range.
They're out of range. That's fair.
Yeah, I could not hit
Okay.
them with my time ability after I saw them fail. I cannot speak to them. They're too far away.
Threats. Then
But I
we
can let
have
you two speak to each other.
That'll have to do for now. But we must make haste as they try and figure this out. So at least we're in position.
Question.
Mhm.
As players, out of character, are we in the uniforms too?
I don't think you 3 are. I think it was
We
just
didn't
Okay.
decide
yeah.
them.
It was
Just us
just
two.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you didn't specify, so, and I think it's too far back to say so, or too
Mhm.
far forward. Yeah, I think because it was a tier 1, and that is a failure with consequences. That consequences is combat time.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So can I get one of you to elect a roller to roll me a singular d10, and you 3 can
Okay.
scoot up so you're actually on the map. You're like, oh, we gotta hustle, quick.
I'll do the singular D10.
Okay, roll it. If you get a 6 and above, you guys act first. If you get a 5 or lower, I act first. 7, you guys go. So who amongst you would you who amongst you do you want to go?
If no one else wants, I'll go first.
That makes sense. You are right there. Nolia. Here, we're gonna take you out. Put you back in.
All right.
Hey,
No,
There we go.
We lost Cypher.
Yes,
Oh,
Cypher
no.
died.
I'll be back. I'll be back. It's the internet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He let us know ahead of time.
He listen.
Ah.
I will play Yuri. I kind of know how to. I know how to run him.
Okay.
We did kind of discuss about
Then-
like stuff.
Okay, I roll my D3, right, for rage?
You do. You start building your rage. You start with 2 rages because of your victories. So you're at a total of 3.
It should let me. Okay, well, clearly the singing didn't go as planned. I'm gonna make them scared.
Okay.
The nearest person by me, I'm gonna rip their entrails out.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna move up to this person right here. That
Mhm.
is a wood elf scout. That is for me to know about who's getting hurt. So yeah, roll your entrails or your extrails and rip some guts.
Okay,
That is a 9. So tier 1.
that'll be 4 damage and M1 bleeding.
M1. You are lucky they have no might, so they are indeed bleeding.
Oh yeah.
So this is... Oh, that is the wrong color of my pen. Let me... What? You said 4?
Yeah.
Okay, they take their damage. You moved. You actioned. You do have a minor... Or, not minor, again, I'm thinking 4th edition. A maneuver, if you'd like to do something, like shove, grab...
Mm,
I think those are, like, realistically the only... aid? You could technically aid. I think aid's in maneuver. Let me double check real quick to make sure I'm not making stuff up.
yeah, check and I'll just do a grab on the person I attacked.
Okay. Maneuvers include aid attack. So aid attack is choose an enemy adjacent to you. The next ally to that attack gains edge. So you can get someone edge against that person. You can grab or knock back.
What do I roll for grab? Just the...
Might is your
Okay.
might.
So the 2 power roll and then might.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a... Ooh, lucky number 7. It's tier 2, 16. You grab the target. If you do, they can make a melee-free attack against you right before they become grabbed. So they will smack you for only 2.
Okay.
Your rage triggers, so you gain a rage because you got hit the first time on this round. But they are grabbed. Do I have a fun little like thingy to be like, I'm grabbed, help me, help me. So many things that grabbed. Here we go. They're grabbed. Ignore all the everything, because this is for clarity, chat. We're using the Pathfinder module in Foundry, because I just needed something that lets me roll dice in. And I was like, it's this.
Yeah, there's no draw steal.
No draw steal
Module for
Foundry.
Foundry.
No, not
Yet.
I do know.
It's like a pain to code.
MCDM is working on their own virtual tabletop program.
Ooh.
I think it's called Codex. It has a sick name. So, you know, this bitch is getting it once it drops. Okay, so I'm gonna go unless Knife, I know you have a special thing that you can spend insight if you want to immediately go.
If you're going to do that, I'd like to talk strategy before we go. Nice.
I think that's a good idea because I know you've got that mark ability. If I attack whoever you
I don't think that's going to
Mark.
be in effect right now. We're kind of far
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
And I'm sure those two are strong enough to handle some drunks. I was simply going to ask if you can sneak your way over to the not drunk, far away people on the boat.
Yeah, I can do that.
But it's up to you if you use it or not. That's just what I think we should do.
So, yeah. Because you're starting this fight with instinct, because you have 2 instinct from your victories, you can use hesitation as weakness. This is a free triggered action. Basically, once per, another hero who didn't use this ability to start their turn ends their turn. You can spend an insight to take your turn right after. So you can basically be like, sorry enemies, it's actually my turn. I know it should be your turn, but my friend just went, so I get to go for a price of 1 insight.
What do you guys think? I think that is good. My foundry just closed itself down, so I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to ask you to roll for me, please.
Yeah.
Please roll. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'll roll your D3 so we at least know, because you're spending your insight. Yeah, so
Yeah.
spend your insight. So you spent 1 insight. You're up to a total of 3 insight.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
That's sick.
That's sick. You can do some sick stuff.
Okay, so I got a 3 insight. Yeah, I've been booted out of foundry.
Oh, yeah, just try resetting and hope that.
Yeah, I'll try. What I'll do in the meantime, because I know I've got 3, I'll make the move towards the boat.
Yeah, because what you can do, because I know you can't see right now, so let me be your eyes, is you can use your movement to walk up to the edge of where the water meets the ground, and then you can use a maneuver to teleport next to a guy and then attack him because you have your Black Ash teleport.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll let you do that because again you can't see the map right now. So you move up, and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're able to teleport right beside him. He's probably like, whoa, what the? As you just across the water. It's probably haunting seeing like a half like smoke man just coming towards you.
It would look like a projectile, but it's not. Like it's something that's like moving weirdly.
Yeah. What would you like to do?
Because I've got 3
Yes.
resources.
Mm-hmm.
I can spend that on a heroic ability, right?
You can spend it on, I think you have what, Eviscerate for your level 3?
Yeah, I've got eviscerate and just eviscerate
Yeah,
for
Coup de
level 3.
Grace is 5.
Right.
Yeah, you can eviscerate.
Hell yeah.
Do you need me to roll, or are you back in the system?
I think I might need you to roll.
Okay, no worries. Boop. Oh, unfortunately, I rolled an 8 for you, which is a tier 1 ability.
I'm going to again.
Again.
This combat
They're out of
has
range,
started.
aren't they?
I'm out of range. No,
Oh, you
you're
are
right.
just out of range.
Ah.
You are out of range.
Fuck.
Tough cookies. Well, hey, if Eviscerate still does something, what does it do on a tier 1?
Does it do on a tier 1? It does 5 damage,
Okay.
A1 bleeding, and save ends.
Save ends on an A1 bleeding. What does this guy have to, his agility? He is an archer, so I feel like his agility might be pretty high. Unfortunately, his agility is higher than A1, so he does not bleed.
Okay.
For those that are like, what's A1? It's like the steak sauce. So what it's saying is, what stat is it? So agility, might, et cetera, et cetera. So in this case, it's A, agility. And then the number is how high the stat needs to be it needs to match or exceed it to not get the effect. So the guy's resisting it. His agility is higher or matches A1. I'll just say his agility's 2. Like, let's just be transparent. So since 2 is higher than 1, he doesn't bleed. If his agility was 0, he would bleed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when if you see the numbers and that combo, that's what that means. But you did damage to him. That's what matters. And more importantly, you got up in a archer's grill, so that's annoying to an archer. He doesn't like that. Someone would tell you that. This person's grabbed. I don't want to play. I want to use them. I don't want to use that guy. I'm going to use, let's have a scoundrel act. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. Also, yeah, you just went, so I should probably click that to clarify. And then which scoundrel is this? Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so we're getting the scoundrel. If I can find scoundrel, so speed of 5, so jumps over the chair. They're just gonna stab you with their... Oh shit, I have malice. How many of you? You have 2 victories or 7. I gotta write this down. I'm spending my malice right away on you. So I have to spend 5 malice, so I'm down to 2. If I do this, I make the rapier and dagger attack. Never mind, I'm not spending malice, because that's against 3... Oh, wait. Against 3 creatures or objects, they can shift 2... I am doing that so I can attack 2 people. Or 3 people. I don't think I can hit 3. But I'm gonna hit you and Ure, because I'm mean. I know Cypher ain't here, but listen, he's a tough cookie. So, yay, tier 2. That is...
Hey, they're
13.
back.
Cypher's back!
Hell yeah.
I'm smacking you.
Welcome back. You're in your ass beat.
Yeah. You and, please hold, brains loading, Nolia, I kept wanting to say Mara. You're both taking 7 as you get smacked by this very dexterous... I almost called him a thief. He's a pirate. He's a boat thief. It's not wrong to call a pirate a thief. They take treasure and stuff.
Boat entrepreneur.
So yes, both Ure and Nolia are taking 7 damage. So is that guy. Who wants to go next for our brave heroes?
I'd like to go.
Okay.
If that's all right with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was
Go
7
for it.
damage, right? Just to make sure.
7, yes.
Then before I do anything, I'm gonna tell Oswald to assist the other 2, as you have AoE attacks, correct?
I do.
Okay. I'll assist Sem in taking out the back line. You focus on helping them get out of that pickle. Okay. How many? I need to focus, so I'm at 4, right?
Yeah, you're at 4. 2 plus 2 is 4.
I'm gonna move up to here. That should be 7 spaces, yeah?
Yep.
That
Yeah, if you need me to do the math on what, because it's not in spaces, it's in, feet, right? But it's divisible by 5. So, 30 would be
But-
6.
I get over here.
Mhm.
I'm going to use all 4 points to mark the one that Sem's right next to.
Okay,
So that's 4 marks.
So let me see what happens when he is marked that much. So 4 mark means that Mastermind. So 1, of course, you're granting a damage surge. That's just for free. 2 marks, edge against attacks against that guy. 4 marks, he is inflicted with, what is this? Load, and that is for R. R is reason. Reason would be 1. That is an archer. Archers have no reason. He's slowed.
How unreasonable.
Yeah.
Can't imagine waking up and finding out you have no reason.
You have no reason.
Disappointing. Then I will call over to Sem to strike now.
Nice.
Oh yes, what does strike now do?
Their vitals.
Strike their
They're
vitals.
exposed.
Does that just let Tasem make a signature attack?
Signature attack.
Signature attack. Okay.
As a free triggered action.
Nice. We love that. So, Tasem, you have 2 signature attacks. One's in your kit, whatever, but that's still a signature, right? So that is your extension of my arm, and there's another one that I don't remember what it's called that you have.
Oh, you're watching the wrong one.
Yeah, so pick between those 2 and do it.
Okay, I'm back in the system, by the way.
Perfect, yay!
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do extension of my arm.
Okay.
So that's 2d10 plus the surge.
So
Okay.
surge is to damage. You're getting
Yeah.
an edge. So you are getting a +2. It's just it's edge that you're getting the +2 from. So you're getting the edge plus your thingy plus floor. Ooh, juicy. That is actually an 18 because you have another +2.
Okay, sick.
So that's a tier 3. Hit me with your tier 3.
Okay, so that is 8 damage,
8 damage.
pull 3.
Well, you don't need to pull because you're right beside the guy.
Yeah.
Help me, math, to help you. Okay. Well, he's dead. I can tell you. How are you killing him?
Oh, I think like I'm gonna.
It's actually
whip
10
him
damage
it's
because
melee.
you said plus surge, yeah?
Yeah,
Plus surge. So that's 10 damage. 8 plus surge. So yeah, you're whipping him.
I'm whipping him, but the whip is around his neck, and I'm tossing his corpse into the ocean.
Love that. Love that. Here's a fun thing. So yeah, we'll say it. Fun thing about this guy, he is a minion, and the other 2 guys that look like him are also minions. Minions share the same health pool. So if you do enough damage, somehow you kill the guy over there. You didn't do enough damage, but if you did, we would say you just whip the dude and he goes flying into the other guy. Or you get to decide. You get to figure out how the fuck did I kill that guy way over there? Because they're a minion, right?
Yeah.
So that's the fun thing about minions, where they share the same health pool. So you can take out a lot of them if you just pile up the damage. They also get to act as a unit. So the archers are going because they're like, no, my buddy, that's really mean. Also, we are not drinking. We've been practicing the bow. You guys are far. You guys are so far. Why are you over there? Why couldn't you have succeeded so you would have been closer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, they can only move 5. So, boop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They could hit you, Nolia, maybe. Oh, I have a range of 15. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. Okay, so I can hit between you 2. This guy will go for Nolia, the other guy will go for Yuri. To make it fair.
Wait, am I able to hold the body in front of me?
Let's read what grappling does. I'll let you roll like a might thing to try and like move their body in time.
Okay.
And we'll say it will incur, if you roll good enough, it will either it'll give them a bane or a double bane if you roll real good. Because technically the rules don't say you can, but that's cool. So a 10 is a tier 1. So I will say, unfortunately, that is no bane.
Fuck.
So tier 2 against you, and that would be a. This guy sucks. That's 2 other minions. So I mean, what do I expect? That's 2 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I said tier 2. I lied. That's 5 damage. Never mind. That's more damage than I thought. We'll take that. I can't read.
Ouch.
I can't read. Now against Yurei. That is also a tier 2 with a 13. So that is 5 damage to Yurei.
Sorry, I was going for a while. How much HP does he have right now?
12 less than you started.
Okay.
Which you have like what, 30 health? So like you're
Yeah.
you're okay, but you know it might add up after a while. So that's them. So they move and shoot. Pew pew. And you're like, just like practice taught us. Between Yurei and Oswald, who would like to go? Oh, also, yeah, I did forget to mention this. But I'm Solon, you got refunded because the guy's dead. So you got your focus
I know.
back. Okay,
I
good.
got it.
Perfect. Just wanted to remind you. Yes, who wants to go?
I can go.
Okay, Oswald.
Your area is within roll first something for me. Oh, snap. Okay. Actually really good.
Not what, like 5 or something for your.
I'm at 6 because I got clarity earlier.
You did get
Or again.
clarity earlier, so yeah, okay.
Okay, so how far away? That's still 10. All right. Oswald's gonna move here behind the counter.
Okay.
And I can see Tessem within 10 squares of me. I'm going to use Flashback, which means that the ability that you previously used this round without you get to use again without using any heroic resources. So you get to coup de grace that jerk,
Cool.
unless they're gone.
He is gone.
I wasn't paying attention.
He is gone.
Alright.
I don't think he can coup de grace, because this is like you immediately do it, or is it like...
Yeah, you just do it.
No one is within range of Tessem.
Okay,
But
then never mind.
you could
who
let-
did something?
Nolia did entrails, or your X-Trails.
Yep, I'm gonna let Nolia and trail again, like right away. So go ahead and do it.
Oh shit.
You got two people
Okay.
that can just be like, hey, it's my turn, do something. That's great.
Funky. Let me roll that.
Who would you like to do it on?
The person the person behind me.
Okay, 16 is a
So,
tier 2.
Yeah, that one. That does 6 damage and M2 bleeding.
Now, does a scoundrel... Scoundrels have no might, so bleeding. You said how much damage?
6.
6. Okay, and bleeding. That will be very annoying. Okay, boo and hiss.
Okay, then there's no I'm here. Has this fella gone yet?
Let me see real quick. Which one? No, that guy has not acted.
Okay, I'm going to use Entropic Bolt on them, and they're going to get slowed.
Okay.
No matter what I do. So let me do a roll.
Ooh, tier 2? So why is your tier 2?
They have 2 corruption damage.
Okay.
And they're slowed.
And slow.
And if I continue attacking them, they get additional damage.
Okay. Does it say anything in front of slowed?
Save ends. The P2.
P2, thank you.
P2 slowed?
That's what I was looking for. They do not have enough presence, so they are slowed. They cannot resist being slowed. So slowed means their speed's 2. And
Yep.
that guy is a melee guy, I think.
Yep.
That guy is a melee guy. So he's like...
Didn't see a bow in the art.
He's like, what the...
What? And also, while that's happened, you watch him age 10 years in front of us. So if he was in his mid-20s, he suddenly grows like crow's feet and gets a little bit of salt and pepper in the beard. He's just like, oh, just immediately he gets older.
Okay, yeah, that's fucked. So yeah, that's maneuver, move, action.
Yep, that's my turn.
I'm gonna make this guy go just because 1, 2, 3, 4. He used his maneuver to move, or he used his action. He basically is like, oh, I can't fucking move. He has to waste his turn. Save ends, so let's see if he can save against it. So saving, it's like a 50-50 shot. If I did not roll a 6 or above, he's still slowed. So he's like, sucks. You're a...
Yes.
It's your go. You have 4 judgments.
The guy to my left.
Yes.
He's the one that hit me, right?
Yeah, he did like a cool dagger dance where he ran up, stabbed Nolia, then kept going, and then stabbed you.
Okay, well, I would like to pain for pain him.
Okay. Would you like to wrath first as a maneuver?
Yes.
How much would you like to spend on wrath?
1 wrath is 1 judgment, right?
Yeah, it's 1.
Then 4, please.
All the 4. Okay, so he is. I gotta look up the sensor stuff because I know he's the shields, the banes, and also hey, because you're a exorcist, you can teleport to him, but you're standing right beside him. But hey, it's still cool. He's weak. He's weakened.
Hell yeah.
Save ends. Because he doesn't have presence. We established this last time when this other buddy got slowed, so he is weakened. He's working for that weekend. Okay, I'll shut up. Oh my god, wait. Because he's weakened, and he has a Bane when he attacks, he's going to have a double Bane. You just gave him a double Bane cipher. Hope you're proud of yourself.
I'm very proud, yes.
Okay, pain for pain.
Yeah, pain for pain. Pow.
13, so that's a tier 2. And
Yeah, 6 damage.
plus surge, because you got hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Would you like to move?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good there. That's fine. Okay, so everyone else is going boop, 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 boop. I really should have made those 2 guys act on the same turn because they're the same type of guy. But they're the same archetype. So this guy, this knave, as it were, is going to... I can do this from a... Okay, he pulled a javelin. He's like, I can do this. Who's he going to attack? I think we have a lady punching the shit out of people, making them bleed. We have a guy cursing people and making them weak. I think having his boss be weakened is more annoying than the bleeding. So I'm going to try and throw a javelin at you. Ooh, wait. I'm your enemy. Make a free strike as they have taunted. Oh, yeah, he's gonna throw it at Cypher, because this is gonna be silly. Okay, so he throws a javelin across the bar. Tier 1 is it's a 7. So he does 4 damage against you, Cypher, Ure. He tries to give you a Bane. Doesn't work. It does have an effect, though. He has taunt at you. He throws a javelin. He's like, hey, come over here and do that, fucker. And you just feel like, oh. So taunt it means that you can attack whoever you want. It's just if you don't include the guy that taunted you, you take a Bane. So he's goading you.
Okay.
So yeah, and then these are, what are these? What did I make these? These are scouts? These are scouts. So let's start with the one who's grabbed. The one who's grabbed doesn't want to be grabbed, so she's going to try and not be grabbed. What do I have to do to, that is a maneuver to try and escape a grab. So she's going to use her agility, because that is better than her might. 13 with a tier 2. You can escape the grab, but if you do, the creature grabbing you can make a melee free strike against you before you can be no longer grabbed. Well, shit. Here's the problem. She's gonna try it. Marinade, you can attack her with a free strike. Melee strike. So
Okay.
roll your free melee strike. That is a tier 2 with a 16. What is your tier 2?
6 damage.
So she dies. That's what I was worried of. The problem is she had bleeding and she was grabbed and like literally she was probably gonna die this turn because the cards were not in her favor. So good news is she's no longer bleeding. So how do you kill her as she tries to break free of this grab?
I guess since I went for the free melee hit while she's being grabbed and struggling, I just like to think that I just go for an extra just pummel to the face, and it just kind of like just a little crunch, and then it just she drops the body after there's no life in it.
Okay, yeah, way to go. Literally robbing me of my turn. I think she would have. I thought she. Listen, it was a bad turn. Okay, you did some good setup. The grab was good, and I want. She has agility. She could have done it. Anyways, these people. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a speed of 10. What the shit?
What?
1, 2, 3. She's not. She's gonna throw a dagger at you. She doesn't need that much.
Okay.
She's like, fuck it, throw a dagger. I could move 10, but I don't need to. Let me look up the critical fail rules. I fumbled. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let me look up
She
what
eats the
happens.
dagger.
She eats the dagger. Let me read
Bite
what
the knife.
happens. Because then what happens when you crit? Is there dice, power rolls, type of rolls, making a roll, power outcome? I think it's natural results. Okay, good. She just does a tier 1. So she doesn't fail.
Okay,
She emotionally fails, but like take 2 damage.
I will do that. There you go.
I rolled a snake eye, so that was a tier 1 result. Okay, and then this person is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just runs right up to Sam. And she is going to do something a little cheeky. She doesn't have might, but I really want to do this. I'm going to try and shove to Sam. Ooh, actually. So I'm not see what knock back.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I forgot something.
Yep.
Before that they moved, I told Sam to turn around and get them.
Okay, to Sam.
With Overwatch.
Yeah, free strike.
I get a free strike.
You can smack the person who's attacking you.
Okay, nice.
So roll your free strike.
Sorry, I forgot I could do that.
No worries.
Jesus Christ.
Tier 3. Okay, what's your tier 3?
Okay, it's just 8 damage.
8 damage. So they are heavily wounded.
I feel like that free strike is just like a shove back into that what is that bow and arrow thing?
It's like
The
a
ballista?
ballista. Yeah, it's a ballista.
Yeah, like crashes into the ballista.
Do you? Yeah, they get smacked, but they still are alive, barely, but alive nonetheless.
Mm.
Do you have stability at all, Tassem?
Oh, it's 0.
It's 0.
I got 0.
So you
yeah.
You get pushed 1, 2. You're lucky you are falling in water, so I mean you're not taking damage because your fall damage is going to be reduced by water. But you got pushed off. You're like, ha, fuck you.
He doesn't like the water. Personally, he growls angrily.
She throws a dagger at you. Tier 2 result 12. Insult to injury. she's like, so you're taking 5 damage.
Damn.
Yeah. So you're wet. You got a little bit of a wound. It ain't fun. It ain't fun to be Sam in this very moment.
How far above the water is Sam?
I
I don't think it functionally matters. You just might not be in water if you don't want to be.
think it's like in the middle. Like, it's like where, because the ship is floating, right?
Yeah. You are.
It would be.
I would say.
It would be kind of steep. Boop 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 boop.
Forcing to fall is the rule. So I think Sam falls on their turn when their turn ends.
And their turn ends. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got a dagger thrown at you while you're midair, so you're currently like, wah!
To Sam is upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti. It's true.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the?
Someone...
That wasn't my turn.
No, it wasn't your
So-
turn. That was you getting knocked around. I think that is everybody. So it is back to the start of everything. Oh, also I forgot to send, because you used you got surge on your attack, you gain an insight. So you got an extra insight. Heroes! Who would like to valiantly do a thing?
Fuck it.
Okay, Nolia.
I'll do it.
Nolia.
Alright. That is my D3 I roll.
Yep. Gain your rage. 2 rage.
I'm back at 3. Okay. I'll target this one over here by the table.
Okay.
And I will do my Let's Dance action.
Okay. That's a tier. Ooh, that is a tier 2 with a 15.
So 4 damage in 1 slide.
Okay. Where would you like to slide the guy?
Up.
Okay. Into the chair?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
And then I'll shift with that as well, because it lets me...
Yeah. So you can be in the space that you just... Yeah. So you have followed up. That is that guy. Oh, this guy's gonna have a real bad turn when he has his turn.
Wait. I do the surge damage too, right?
Oh yeah, you have high enough rage. So yeah, he takes another 2. That is true.
Okay.
You have all that rage in you.
Okay, yeah. And then I can still throw or shift them still, right? With a maneuver, or no?
You can use a maneuver.
Okay. Then I'll just push back up in that direction.
Yep. You can roll might to knock back. 13's a tier 2. You can push 2, and your pushes are slides for purposes of purpose.
Oh, then if I bring the 2 together, are any of you guys able to just do like an AoE?
People have AoE.
Yes.
Yeah, then I'll do that. I'll bring it over to the guy close.
Whoa! So you do like a cool kind of... How does it look like when you push that guy that way, when you slide him?
I guess specifically since I brought him up and then to the side, I like to think that it was almost... It's a dance in a way where I'm kind of pulling them over and tugging them while I move around.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm thinking of just like a little jazz scene number where you're doing a little dance. That's fun. Okay. It is the enemy's turn, unless anyone would like to do shit that they can do shit in between shit.
No.
No. What was that, Knife?
Me, can I do something?
Do you have an insight?
I've got 1 insight.
You can spend it to go.
Okay. Does that mean I still need to re-roll?
Yeah, you have to roll for your insight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gained 3 insight. You stack back up. So yeah.
Yes.
You're currently off the boat, falling in the water. What do you like to do?
Let's see. I want to eviscerate because it's ranged 5.
Oh, yeah, you can
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
eviscerate from there.
So I'm gonna eviscerate from there because it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, it is
So
ranged.
I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, do it.
I hope it works.
Yeah, it'll work. 9's a tier 1.
Yeah.
But hey, tier 1's still damage. So what does eviscerate do on a tier 1?
So tier 1, it's a 5 damage and a 1 bleeding save ends.
They're dead. They had 2 hit points,
Oh my
2 stamina left. So what does it look like when you eviscerate from this far away? Is it just your whips elongating? Are you throwing a dagger? What does it look like?
I'm gonna do something so stupid. It's for flavor text. I'm gonna black ash teleport my whip in the air.
Okay.
And it slaps the person into that turret.
Okay.
So it's like a crush, kind of.
Okay.
Like a slam.
Yeah, that's sick. You still have a movement and a maneuver, so you can... I imagine since you're technically falling when this is happening, you do that while still in the air.
Yeah, I just Uno reverse.
Yeah.
So I can I?
You can black ash teleport as a maneuver. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just teleport.
Where do you want to teleport?
1,
You can do
2,
5 squares.
3, 4, 5. In the in here.
onto the ship.
Yeah.
Very fair. And you also have a movement, so you can like run around.
I'm gonna run up onto the
2,
sail.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna
there
run
and
up
then
here, yeah.
climb up it. Sure.
Yeah. Is there anyone else on the boat, or is it just
No.
everyone's gone?
Everyone's dead on the boat.
Okay, cool. I think that's
You have a good vantage point. You can teleport off the sail and then do cool stuff next turn. So
Yeah.
you're now actually out of insight, so you can't pull that shit again of stealing turns. So
Damn.
I'm not gonna ask if you can do it this. I knew you had an insight. That's why it was only fair game. Only fair to inquire if you wanted it, but no longer. Archers, go! Actually, why would he do that? He doesn't want to do that. They like being where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just for flavor, this guy's gonna move like onto the table, just so we can say that he sees Oswald better. Because Oswald like slowed his boss. It was like, hey, that's not cool. You aged him!
He looks distinguished now. What do you want? He looks great.
Listen,
Do you want the same thing? I can oblige.
I'll shoot at you! Weird talking head thing! That's a tier 1 result with only an 8. Sad face. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
And I have iron now.
you now have...
Or shield.
Shield. You know what? Oh, we have shield. Ah! This guy's guy on the table gonna shoot you again because, I'm not salty. How's an 18? A tier 3.
Again.
Motherfucker, I forgot about that. The arrow flies through the air, and it would pierce you in the eye, but it rewinds. And instead, it's a tier 1 with a 10. So it barely scratches you. So it does 2 damage, but you have shield, so you take no damage. Take your filthy clarity.
Yay.
Whose turn wants to go on the heroes?
I think that's busted. The fact that I get a resource from doing that.
Yeah, but you can only do it once, so I mean, like, everyone...
Per round.
Everyone else has a fun thing they get per round. So, like, but hey, if it's busted, next time we do a playtest thingy, we can pop that in there. I think it's funny. I like it, because I think it's funny. But also, like, curse you, fucker!
I just don't want you to reach through the screen and throttle me. That's
No.
Ah, you
No, it's funny.
using your abilities the way that they're designed.
You can only use it once per round, so it's fine.
Yeah.
See, the fact I might crit this round, you don't know. Who wants to go on the heroes? We got Yuri. So, okay, Solon.
Which one of you has range on his signature ability?
Yep.
Oswald.
Oswald? Which one of the enemies is the healthiest?
The
Which one have
healthiest.
we not hit yet?
Probably the guy behind the bar.
Oh, they're okay. They are
Yeah.
a fighter.
He's a fighter. He threw a javelin at Yuri.
Okay, what's your range, Oswald?
10.
10.
Yep.
He
Excellent.
kind of has full full go.
Okay, so you see, what's the lady do? Are they ranged?
They have knives. They can throw like 5 feet, 5
5
squares,
feet only?
5 squares, 5 squares. I'm
5
sorry, I meant squares.
5 squares only. Okay. Can you hit that archer in the back line?
Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Okay, I'm marking him with 1.
Okay.
Then you assist me.
Or you're marking with 2
what do
to
you-
gain the edge, because 1 doesn't gain anything.
No.
Well, 1 makes it permanent.
What do you mean?
So you can mark for free, but it wears off the next turn.
Uh-huh.
You can mark for
I
2.
plan on having them be alive.
Oh, then you can mark for free.
They're
You don't-
going to die.
You don't need to spend
They're
your
going to
you don't
die.
need to spend your thingy.
Cool. So I marked for free, I guess.
Yeah.
And then after me, we're going to kill them in one strike together. The hammer and the anvil.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
So what does
So-
that do?
Hammer and anvil. Choose an ally. No. Hammer and anvil. I attack creature in 15 range,
Okay.
and an ally in 10 can attack with their signature attack.
Hell yeah.
Potentially with edge, depending on how I roll.
Okay. It's a 10, so tier 1.
Did you already use again?
He did.
I
use
did.
Again.
Damn it. All right.
It meant I didn't take a shitload of damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's going to be 5 damage from me. And
Okay.
then you get a signature attack on that guy.
Yeah. Entropic Bolt.
Okay, go for it.
I did. It's
Oh, sorry.
2 corruption damage, and it's slowed with a P2 check, or P2 slowed.
Okay. Wait, how much corruption did you say?
2.
2.
Corruption Yeah, with a 14, it's tier 2.
Damn.
Only 2 damage? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but it takes the extra damage next time.
Oh, right, because it builds.
Yeah, so a black and white.
Wait, we got
like,
damage surge off of those, didn't
You
we?
did get damage surge. I had a damage surge. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
The guy's dead. The guy's dead. Don't get me wrong. The guy's dead.
Yeah, he just ages into dust.
So like that's sick. I like to imagine unless like Solon, you have like something in your mind for that, but like
No.
You shoot the arrow.
You did a
into the-
combination shot.
Yeah, you shoot the arrow, and Oswald then shoots right at the arrow, and super like ages the arrow, so like immediately rusts into the dude, and then he like everything just starts like almost like disintegrating around that arrow, and then he just dies.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Thank you. I'd give you a high five, but you know.
Wow. And I'm just gonna.
Okay. Okay, skedaddle. We'll do the scoundrels. This scoundrel is having a very very bad day. It's going to should technically hit both of you if I spend malice, so I will, because he's bleeding. He's that's a 20. That's a 20 to hit. He's a tier 3. He's a tier 3. Nolia.
Hi.
He's weak. Shit. Well, it's still a tier 3. It had Bane, but I rolled natural 18. So like I'm sticking my tongue out at you. What's this guy again? This guy's a human. A human.
Also, I just get Bane, no health damage or anything.
Oh no! You're taking damage. I just have to find.
Okay.
I'm scrolling through the book. Oh my god! You're taking 10 damage.
Oh, that's bad.
Cypher, you're taking 10 damage. You're right.
Okay.
Rather. Yes.
So you don't die immediately,
No,
right?
no. You're at 0.
I'm a -2.
You're still standing. Still standing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What happens is you will die at negative windit. So negative whatever.
13.
Yeah. You now are bleeding. So whenever you do something on your turn, besides I think move, I have to double check that. Let me clarify that. You will roll a d6 and take that damage. Someone, not yourself, you can't heal yourself. Someone else can either use a magical ability to heal you. Cough, cough. Uri can do that. Or someone can use their action to use the heal action to, I think it's the heal action. There's an action that lets you spend a thingy, recovery.
Okay.
So you're still on your feet.
Yeah.
You just start coughing up blood as you get stabbed.
We'll have to remind Cypher when he can connect again.
Oh, he got disconnected again?
He did.
I know Cypher would heal his pal. His good old pal. He wouldn't on his turn. I will, if he's not back by then, I will yeah. Damn, that was a good turn. I mean someone dying. Hell yeah. High five me. Love that. Love that for me. Okay, that's the other guy. Oh, I'm gonna write this down. Cypher Tuck. Okay, I know what Cypher's at right now for health. Why am I writing Cypher? Cypher's not taking damage. Yuri's taking. Maybe Cypher's taking some damage because his internet is like.
Oh, he's taking mental damage.
He's taking mental damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the other guy is going to attack Yuri. Yuri has shields again. This guy's been cursed. Wrath. So, he's not. He already takes some damage, but it could have been more oh, wait, he has Bane. What did I roll? Blah, blah, blah. Damn you, you're right. It's still a tier 2. 16 becomes a 14. This is the guy that's weakened. Slowed, rather. But he doesn't need to move. So he's like, yeah, I don't fuck with that. Moving's for other people. So, Yuri takes 5 damage. And so I have tracked that. Who wants to go between Yuri and Oswald?
I can go.
Okay.
Let me roll the thing.
Yes, roll your thing.
Oh, good. Huge news. Yeah, all right. I'm going to use accelerate on myself right now to shift.
Okay.
And I will shift over here, I think, just to get out of range of the melee guy. I'm then going to use awe on Nolia.
Okay.
So you get 4 temporary hit points right now.
Okay, awesome.
And you get to end one of your save ends effects. So you can choose to end bleeding.
Unfortunately, bleeding cannot be. If you are dying, bleeding cannot be ended this way. You can only end bleeding once you are in positive hit points. But
do temporary hit points count?
The temporary hit points, no. But temporary hit points means that if she were to take damage, she is less likely to actually get closer to death. Temporary hit points are amazing when someone is dying because of that fact.
Okay, well, that's the best I got.
It's good. No. You are literally saving her from dying.
Yeah, so I'm gonna choose to use my move to scoot back for right now.
Okay.
and just be a bit further away. I can move 6, so I'll move to the back line right now.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Going after Yuri with a dagger throw. Tier 1! That's only 2 damage! Wah wah. Okay, Yuri's like... Yuri's actually hurting. But, like, Yuri's a tough cookie, so, like... And also, Yuri kind of likes having people hurt him, because then he can do more damage against them. It's a whole thing. So Yuri will go. Oh, he can't heal you until it's your turn. Okay, on your turn, he will use his ability to heal you.
I don't know how I became the other healer in the party, ironically, I guess.
Well, you took some very, like, supporty skills.
True.
It's Yuri's turn. And because it's going to be Yuri and then Nolia's turn, I just... Cypher. You got a little bit of a pickle. So you gain 2 of your judgment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 stamina left.
5 stamina.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can either... you are also taunted by a guy, so you have Bane unless you attack the guy who taunted you. So you have a couple options. Obviously, you can keep swinging away. You have your heroic actions. There is also an action that everyone can do, unless you're bleeding, by dying. You can't do this, Mira. It's called Catch Breath. You can heal by spending a recovery. In addition, you gain the benefit of the defense action, which gives you double shields to the end of your turn. So you could catch your breath. You could try and go up to Mira to use the heal action to have her spend a recovery, or you can attack somebody. Got decisions.
Okay. I'll heal Nolia.
Okay, so let's see.
So that's 1 recovery point, right?
That is 1 recovery that... You use your action to employ... Doesn't say you have to be adjacent to them. You use your action to employ medicine or inspiring words to make... Oh, no, an adjacent creature. You have to be adjacent, so you do have to move to her first. But, like, you can, go around that way. If you do, this guy will try and attack you, but so you'll take 2 damage. You could also just attack someone else, and on her turn, you can spend your cool ability to heal her.
Okay.
Because you have my life for yours.
Yeah. So then I'll go for the guy that baned me.
Okay, that is this guy down here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for him. He's this one, right?
Yeah, he's the one. So you'd
Okay,
have to move away from 2 people that will try and smack you if you leave.
Great. But then I don't...
You could just try attacking with Bane. It's not the end of the world.
No, I'm also thinking about my stamina.
That's fair. That's fair. You can also catch your own breath to just heal your turn.
Yeah, can I just... Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yep. So you spend a recovery, so you gain 10 hit points back, so you're at 15, and you also have the benefit of the defense action, so you are basically taking less damage. You're getting a double shield on shit, so
Okay.
that's really nice. So yeah, Knave. What's Knave gonna do? What can Knave do? He was trying to bait you into attacking him. Okay, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move here. He's gonna throw a javelin at Solon, because Solon has a bow, and he wants to taunt the ranged guy so his buddies don't get killed. That is...
Makes sense to me. Not happy about it. But
As a tier 2, so you're taking 7 damage. Your might is a 2, so you're not getting baned by him, but you are getting taunted. And because his turn is over, you're no longer taunted.
that's funny.
Not you. You're
Oh.
taunted. It's...
That's still funny.
Yurai's no longer taunted. So he taunted you, but Yurai's no longer taunted. He has to keep taunting somebody to keep it up.
Hell yeah.
So now it's back to our heroes' turns. Who would like to go first?
I mean, I'll take my damage from bleeding.
You
I'd
don't
like
take
to
your
go.
damage yet, because you take your turn.
It's
Wait,
just a 10
hold on.
points, right?
Yes.
Or
Hold on. Let me go first so that you can guarantee kill whoever you're gonna kill.
The fun thing about Cypher's character is when someone takes their turn, he can heal them.
yeah, that's why I wanted to go.
When someone does what?
When someone starts their turn, he can heal them.
Kind of crazy.
It is crazy, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Noli is going. Yurai spend one of your recoveries to heal Nolia, and Nolia, you heal amount equal to your recovery value. And you gain your rage, yes. So you're no longer dying. You're no longer bleeding, because you're no longer dying. You're at, like, how many stamina are you at now?
I recover how much?
A third of your hit points.
Okay, so I'm at 7, and I have the 4 temp
You have the 4
health
temp.
points.
So you're actually doing better than, you know what? Doing A-okay. My book.
Could be a lot better, but that's not bad. Am I able to just catch my breath then and recover my
yeah,
own
you
health
can also
now?
catch your breath to recover more.
Yeah,
Because you're
because
no
I'll
longer,
do that
you're no
instead
longer
of doing
dying.
anything.
Yep. So gain more. Because you have caught in your breath, you have also gained double shield. So you'll take less damage.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Okay, who's gonna go? Like, I wanted to go last because he wants to keep that taunt for as long as possible. I guess this person's gonna go. You two are both double defense, so that's kind of like not fun for her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She has no idea what she's gonna attack. So evens are Oswald, odds are Solem. Evens are Oswald. You're getting knifed.
Oof.
Yeah. Well, you're getting knifed for 2. So I mean, like, it's only a tier
I still
1.
have shield. Unless it goes away.
Goes away at when does it say it goes away at?
Started my turn.
Yeah, you still have shield. You do. She does no damage to you. Ah!
Yay!
Yay! Boo! Well, who wants to go with our valiant heroes?
Me.
To Sam.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
So I can move around like 7. It's cracked.
He is cracked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like here.
Yeah, you can get to the
Oh,
edge of the because you're on the pole, so you can get to the edge of the pole.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna black ash teleport to the closest guy. And then can I
You'll probably be
do
here 'cause
my
fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're not falling.
can I do a free strike?
Yeah, you can do a free strike as an action.
Hell yeah. Wait, do I still need a roll for insight?
Yeah, you still need to roll for insight.
Okay. I just ignore that then.
Yeah. So 2 insight.
Okay.
How much insight are you at?
Just 2, I
Just 2?
think.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent it.
You're
all.
right, because you're tapped. So not enough.
I'm
to do
gonna- So not enough, but I can still do a free strike, right?
Or a signature, whatever you feel. Sometimes free
Do-
strikes are better than signatures. Sometimes signatures are better. It depends on what the signature abilities do.
Okay. Maybe I might actually do extension of my arm because it's like 1 creature.
If you think that is what you want to do, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm just gonna add another D10.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Tell you the 6 that you're. Oh yeah, because you accidentally clicked that. So that's a tier 3 with a 20.
Oh.
So how much damage are you doing with a tier 3?
Okay, so that would be 8 damage, and don't worry about the pull 3.
Don't worry about the full 3. Don't even need that. This guy is fucked up. This guy's dead because I actually have to roll for bleeding on him because I forgot that last turn. So this guy is most assuredly exactly what he needed to die at. So he coughs up blood as you whip him. How do you kill him?
I grab my whip and it wraps around his neck and it decapitates him.
Nice. Hey, Yuri. You get to freely judge someone else with your wrath.
Yippee! You know what? That guy to my far right.
Yeah, the bald dude? Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, slap all the
that
four
Vin
on him.
Petrol guy.
Vin
I'm going
Petrol.
after him.
I think he is also weakened. Let me double check real quick.
Good.
Not weakened. Slowed, weakened. What the fuck does sensors do? Weakened. Yeah, he's weakened, which sucks to suck. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you moved, you maneuvered, you actioned, you killed a guy. You're done. So this is no fun for me.
Good.
Yeah. Scoundrel's gonna go because he's like, oh, my buddy. He's also slowed, so he can't really move anywhere. So he's like, well, I guess I'll smack the guy in front of me who's gonna block most of my damage because I can't move any. If I can't 10 damage. So you're blocking 4. So you're only taking how much damage? Hey, guess what? Cypher?
Mm-hmm.
You lucky son of a bitch. He rolled a tier 1, which means he's doing 4 damage. You're blocking 4
Yay.
damage. So he like literally tries to stab you, and you're just like, what? No, stop that.
Stop that. Get some help.
He looks sad because he would totally attack other people, but he's slowed. He can't move anywhere. He would love to attack. She probably could attack Sam, but like you would have attacked. It's fine. I actually didn't see Sam there. It's fine. Who wants to go? Let's not look at the misery.
I'll go.
Okay, Oswald. No longer have a shield. Finally, I can actually hurt you again.
Yes. You sound eerily excited about that. I think what I'm going to do is get my clarity.
Yeah, get your clarity.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to accelerate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you can shift? Yep.
Which lets me shift 2 squares plus I'm going to scoot here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my move action to move here.
Okay.
I think when I accelerate, I'm going to choose to spend all my stuff to let... You know what? I'm going to let Solin take a maneuver right now.
So what does that happen?
You just get to take a maneuver right now.
Okay. Who do I still have to target who I taunted, right?
No, you get to take a maneuver.
Yeah, that's an
What's
attack. Maneuvers, I think you can. Let me double check. That's only attacks. You can shove a person if you want, and that's fine. Or other maneuvers that you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna marking the one in the very distance.
Okay.
How much?
Cool.
I only have the one from the dead guy, so I mark him once.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kinetic pulse,
Okay.
which pushes. That's gonna affect that fella and that fella.
Okay. Ooh,
I will take it.
that is a tier 3 with 19. A dirty
Yep,
19.
5 psychic. That's 5 psychic damage and push 2.
Okay. So 2, 1, 2. It's like, I'm so slow. Why are you making me? He gets as why are you making me farther away?
Yeah, and I don't think I have any more movement, so that's my turn.
Okay.
If that dude doesn't get pushed off the map and you're saying there's like a wall back there or something, he takes the damage.
He takes the damage. Yeah, he's taking more damage.
Sweet.
There's a wall there. Don't worry.
Yeah, that dude gets slammed into the wall.
Oh yeah, he got slammed. He's upset.
Yeah, man.
He's upset, so he's gonna go up and be like, I can also stab with this thing. I'm your enemy. 20. That's a tier
Again.
3. Right.
I don't want to take damage.
Oh, that's fair. That's a tier 2, Wiggly. So you're only taking 7 damage. What's your might?
My might is -1.
You have Bane on your next attack.
Okay.
You are taunted.
I'm also bloodied.
You are bloodied. You're no longer taunted, Solon.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Who would like to go between Solon and Ure?
Then I will go. I'll put the rest of the. Yeah, I'm putting the rest of my marks on the guy in the distance, so that's +2.
Okay. So people have edge against that guy.
And then patient shot on him.
Okay. Yeah. 12, 14 plus edge 16. That is tier 2.
Okay. So
As I cross this guy as dead, because I'm assuming.
they're dead then.
I'm assuming how I'm.
5 plus 2
He's-
plus 7 plus whatever else I got on him.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. How are you shooting him? How are you doing it?
He was here, right? Shooting through the wheel and through Nolia's hair.
Nice. As Nolia's hair goes whoosh, and right between the eyes. That's a good shot.
Goddamn.
Hey, Yuri. It's your turn.
Okay.
A lot of people are dead.
That's very
The guy
fun.
that I baned.
Yeah, he is
at that moment.
over here.
Okay, so I can't see anything, so I'm
No,
just kind of guessing.
he got pushed back. He got pushed back, so you can walk up to him if you want to and smack him.
Okay, yeah. Did he? He didn't hit me before.
Sorry. No, he didn't. Yeah, the ball guy. Yeah, you can walk her up to the ball guy and smack him.
Okay, but he didn't hit me, right? So
No.
No. Okay. I will use just a regular attack.
Okay, I'll roll for you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if you're able to.
Actually, it's letting me roll.
That's good.
That's
good.
nice.
Tier 2 with a 13.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Oswald, take 2 less damage.
Yay! Does that mean I'm double shielded?
No, well, I forgot that this guy. I thought this guy was the guy who was marked, but it was actually this guy. I checked my notes. Good thing I took notes this turn. So this guy's attack would have been an 18, still a tier 3, but it means he did less damage because he also has. You have a shield because of. Ure basically was debuffing it. Just less damage. Anyways, how much damage are you doing, Ure, with a tier 2?
Oh, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Or flanking, but that's not enough to push it to an edge. That's an edge for flanking. So yeah, that is. I'm gonna say these guys have looked around. They're hurt. The chef guy, the guy who's behind the bar, he's not a chef. He's a bartender. He's like, whoa. Hey. I give. Throws a javelin to the side. Clearly, we're at a loss here. So you let me live. Can take what you want.
I mean, we'll be having that boat.
Yeah. You know what? Boat's not gonna do me anything if I'm dead.
A wise choice.
Okay. Yeah. He
I mean,
gives. He gives. Yeah. He realizes he's losing. You're gonna let him live if he gives you the boat, and you seem to agree to that, right?
Yep. And do not follow us. We will kick your ass.
Listen, we can't follow you. You have a boat. Okay, yeah. You have gained another victory. You're at 3 victories.
Yay.
Hooray.
So yeah, have a boat. Maybe you know how to pilot a boat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you would. You do.
I can do. I'm a little short-handed, haha. But I can do my best to instruct the rest of you on how to get this boat out of here. I don't really want to be around these fuckers too long.
I'm going to look at Ure. You look like you can handle wheels.
We're going to give him the wheel. I'm going to jump on his shoulder and give advice.
Yurai's just, he has this like very unamused expression at Solon.
Don't give me that look. I'm being serious here.
He gestures, I don't know how to, and then he's like thinking, I don't know how to sail?
Well, I'm sure you can figure out how to teach him how to do this, right? So it should be fine.
Sure. I don't know if we want to. We can at least get this out of the grasp of these guys before we get back to the captain, or get the captain to navigate it back to port.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you'll get on the boat.
We're on a boat.
But, oh.
I'll say, given that like you know your way around the ship, Oswald, and Yuri does in fact, know how to handle a wheel. So it's a bit strange at first, right? It's very different, but hey, listen, you got an expert telling you what to do. So
Yeah. It's lighter than the one he has, because it's not
a death
he gets
machine.
the hang of it.
Yeah. And like Solin's a tough guy, Nolia's a tough gal. Tassem can like straight up teleport if he needs to, so like with the three of you, you're able to get the sails where they need to be and whatnot. Also, this is the kind of ship where this has like a lot of people that row, because that's the age that we're in. But like obviously it's hard to row out in this shallow thing. But there's enough of you to do what you need to do for your tasks. You got strong people to row. You got Tassem able to handle the sails by himself. And you just need that just to get out into the sea. Maybe not get back to port, but you can at least get out of the cave and then get somebody to go and get the crew and be like, hey, we're on this coast. Can you come help? Can you come here? Right? And so you're able to... probably Tassem's the fastest, especially since Tassem can teleport, right?
Mm.
So yeah, you're able to meet back up with Palm. Tassem, you meet back up with Palm. And she gets the crew, and the crew meet you up at the shore, and they board the ship, and they take it back to port with you guys. And the captain looks at you all, and she's like, truly, this is my life. This is what I was born to do. And just having you give me back my purpose, it really does mean everything. From the bottom of my heart, I do thank you, and I will keep my end of the deal. I'll ferry you on your journey. You have my word. You have my crew.
Thank you, Captain.
Of course.
Well, it's good to hear that our accommodations will be handled for. When do you think is as soon as we can set sail?
In the morning. We should rest up.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, cool.
Well,
You've got yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if that's that, then I am going to retire for the evening. I wish to get back to researching more on what was their place called, Temet.
Yeah, Temet. Yeah. Do you have a specific question? I'll let you roll like a lore thing for it.
I need to know the origin of two stones, one bird.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say that's a history check. So use reason with that.
Okay, so this is gonna be a +6 then.
Mm-hmm. With
Are
a
you
10,
fucking kidding me?
it's a tier 1. It's very murky. The best you can gather is it might be so old people literally don't know. But yeah, well, I think we'll end with the knowledge has been lost to time.
How disappointing.
I'll have you know, I came up with a thing in my head for it, but hey, the roll has been, you know what? The roll went the roll. But yes, thank you all for joining me again on our adventure.
Yay!
I hope you all had fun.
We did.
Good.
Almost
Combat?
dying was fun.
Yeah, good.
Was it?
I got to do cool little dance moves, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're at 3 victory. So we'll say, everyone, reset your recoveries, your health to full, because we'll be resting, right? You're gonna get rid of your victories and change it to experience. So we'll do this now so you don't forget it next session. So you have 3 experience. I think you need 10 to level up. So you're like a third there.
That is crazy.
That is
Yeah, holy
that is some
shit.
thunder and lightning. Very,
Yeah.
very frightening.
Goodness gracious.
Like any closer and it's gonna hit the roof of my house.
Oh no. You stay safe, Cypher.
Good thing you have that cloak.
Good thing you have that. You know what? It was prophesized. It was prophesized.
Kind of sound effects for the next for our. We hear the storm clouds rumble.
It is storming. It's
Into the
still storming.
distance.
So like it,
Yeah.
it is appropriate. But yeah, thank you all for again joining me as always.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, have a good week.
come back with your shield, or at least up on it. Your prophecy's been sealed, but slaughter your opponents. Fight against fate, you ain't survived this long just to die. They said your quest was stupid, we'll prove that phrase a lie. Go make them fantasize, make them eulogize all your accomplishments, your victories, your battle cries. Fight on, you new heroes, go forth and forge your legends. Wanna be demigods? You better go and get it. Start up a whole new epic, make them go right in epic. They'll sing some songs about you, they'll say you're fucking epic. They'll set some brand new records, they'll downplay your effort. They'll say it's all genetic, but they just don't get it. The battle scars, the sweat glistening on your skin tells a different story, so you fledglings better go and win. Soak up all the glory, no milk drinker, you were weaned on gin. Become man, make these kings bow when you walk in. Make the gods forgive your sins, you fall hard for every win. Tear the threads of fate, no matter the stakes. You're the leading actors, this your stage. You cannot be caged, ignore all your fears, pick up your blade. You will conquer every challenge that dares to come your way. Look death up in the face, regardless of the size of the threats you might face. You can bend, but remember heroes, you must never break. And when all else fails, just remember to rage.